Flash. Hello?
There we go. Shit.
Now it's back up again.
Maybe. Falker. Anyway, where the fuck was I? Disable preview, go down. Okay, anyway. Alright, invite me again. Thank you. Oh god, why is my cursor moving at 2 frames per second? Oh god. What's happening? I don't even have a browser open or anything.
Watch what I just learned, bro. Look, watch.
What?
You saw that?
No, I didn't.
I just went like this when you saw the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went like this and then I made a jump. You know, like this, right? You see this?
Mm-hmm.
This, I let it go. That's how it's stick, and then boom, I let it go. And then I was in the air, I went boom, 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 fast enough, so I was just launching back up in forth in the air. You have the best side over here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Twelve, 14, 17, and 18, and 19, 12, 11, 10. Hey,
Yeah.
they call me white, they call me Ben.
What are you singing, nephew?
Watch this, uncle. See? See what I told you? Look.
Yeah. You trying to do that fly across the map type stuff?
Ooh! 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 Watch this. Somebody clip this. You ever those little kids on TikTok? I'm a go for killing a level 31 while I'm a level 60.
Well, that definitely means you play a lot more than me.
Come here. I need to talk to you, bro. I'm not gonna backstab you.
Uh-huh.
And I have 0 statues. Look.
Okay.
I'm holding statue.
Okay.
Bro. This kid is out of level.
What are you?
This kid is out of level. Talk to me. Look. Look
Talk
at my
to you.
face.
Look, I can't see your face. It's facing away.
Look at my face.
Okay.
Bro. You're out of game.
Is that a scythe?
Nope. See? Ooh, a scythe.
That does look like a scythe to me. You almost killed yourself by accident.
So?
Oh yeah? Oh, you're so clever.
Watch these though.
Watch what? Are you... You do realize I can't see where you are from spawn, right? Why are you constantly trying to go across the map with that?
Sorry.
No, we'll try it again. Alright. Enough fucking around. Bye. Fell off the map. Doing all that fancy stuff.
Fancy stuff? This is not fancy stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Well, did I say it was fancy stuff?
Probably.
No. Where? Where? How did I?
Why do you? It's always that ledge.
I think there's like a secret generator, and then that generator, like one of those movement things that make you slide. It makes you slide across the freaking map in 0.111 thousand speed.
That's true.
That was gonna be your death today.
What is happening?
Turning gay.
What?
The heck?
That's a hell of a rhyme.
It's Christmas time. I was figuring you gay and you like to rhyme.
Okay.
Hello?
Where are you going?
First of all, what are you doing, sir?
Oh my god, I can still hit you through the wall. It's crazy.
The D-ride, the D-ride, the D-ride.
Time for sudden death.
Or it's all just sudden. I have a chance at this. I'm autistic.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
I'm autistic. I'm autistic. Somebody put me on a spectrum, chat.
Okay, maybe, if I just use my, you know, fuck it. We're just gonna use, this is my mic. Fuck it, webcam. We're just doing it live. Booyah. Turn off the webcam app, turn off the phone, all that. All of it's going away.
Bye.
Okay, it's not daytime. We should probably be a little bit quieter than that.
No, I found my friend.
The funky Enola gay. What the? Oh, you tried to backstab me.
God, you're acting like I tried.
Then why would you try to get behind me if you weren't trying to backstab me? What?
Oh no.
You're so clever, nephew. I love you very much.
So do I.
You love you? I hope so.
What the freak? Redo. Nope. Redo.
Took you long enough. Anyway, let me move
If
this.
it isn't perfect, I'm gonna make it a redo.
Yeah? Is that what this is? It's a little practice session for you to do some crazy clips?
This is not the crazy sir, I'm gonna ask you politely.
To what?
Handle these manners like.
Yeah?
Alright, sir?
Yeah.
This is target.
Target.
Stay still, sir. I told you to look at it.
Oh, that does 120 damage? That's crazy.
That's not the only damage I can do.
Well, I hope not. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Ow.
Ooh, clip that. Clip it. Clip it. Ding dong.
There we go.
No. Call my name too. Bro, get that stuff out. Redo. Bro, he had that invite thing in my freaking reach. That's my weapon.
Nice job. Ah, it's not gonna. Ow. You did the exact same thing I like to do. We're going to the water place. Kokoro. I'm not sure. Carefully, I guess. And yeah, it still runs like shit even if I don't have the webcam active and connected. So I think it's very little of it is Ethereum webcam. It's crazy. Like, I mean, I know streaming is very resource intensive, but like, damn, bro. You're trying to shoot me. For me, you shouldn't have. Ow. I was gonna say, when are you actually gonna use your guns? Yeah. I know. Did it crash again?
Nana's Wi-Fi is... Guys, somebody... Ow! Run from this BS.
You know, I think it might not necessarily be Wi-Fi. It might just be just like too much for the tablet to handle. I could be wrong though.
There be some weird games on Roblox.
Yeah, definitely.
There be full-on pole dancing games, bro.
Pole dancing.
Like, look what's happening in Roblox. Hi guys, watch me open a couple of these skin packs.
Wait, what? Ooh, we got an unboxing video. Let's go. What is that? It looks like fly paper. These are some Apex looking ass skins. Which wouldn't be a bad thing if half of the commons weren't like super duper basic. What?
What is this? Whoa!
A duo.
We're launching mode, so my bad. I'm so sorry.
We're launching what? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's gonna be like pretty tough to like do regular streaming with the
Guys, watch me hand back this kid.
with the niece and nephew here because they want to play the games they want to play and I kind of just want to do my own thing and it's a little tough, so probably after the 7th we'll be doing it a lot more regularly and stuff. Ow.
Buddy, stop
What? I wanna smack you in the face. Come here. Pow right in the kisser. Yeah. Pow right in the kisser. How did I hit you?
The glaze. The D-Rock.
The dried, if you will.
Guys,
What the fuck? You're so extra online.
ooh,
Oh my god.
stop getting on the bouncy thing. Oh,
They're
boy,
cool. They're fun.
scaredy cat. How am I making these songs? I'm not making a single one.
Because I'm flicking. I can't really do a bad frame rate on it, so
I could flip.
yeah. I almost went outside of bounds.
Quick scope shotgun.
Send me to Jesus.
What did you make?
Please, don't kill me. How the heck did that miss? Ow. I died.
Somebody help me, there's a demon in my house.
There's a demon in my bed. There's
Ignore
a
it.
demon in my bed.
Bro, hop off my meat, please.
Oh. Wait, Dave.
That's David.
What's wrong with Dave? Why is David catching strays?
First he copies my name, then he tries to invite me to the freaking...
To what, to Fortnite?
No.
Roblox?
Bro,
Rival?
I don't have my freaking tablet.
I meant, well, you guys do play Fortnite a lot, so, well.
I quit. There's too many diddlers on that game.
Oh, on Fortnite? That's a huge shock to me. You used to play that shit all the time. I mean, there's freaking so-called diddlers on this game.
Well, at least I actually find him and take him to jail. People on Fortnite, the Fortnite hasn't changed a bit except for freaking animation skins and updates, buddy. People are getting killed on that.
Oh. Well, okay. Where are you?
Dude, stop running around.
I was looking for you.
Buddy.
Ow.
POV Apex players if they had backstab.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Stop jumping. Oh my gosh, you scared me.
You're trying to stab me. Of course I'm gonna shoot you before you come get me. Oh god, this frame
Run
rate.
away and get on the...
Oh god, this frame rate. So bad. It's so dog shit. Oh god, I can't. Oh god, it's so bad. Why are you screaming?
Love you, mama. Love you.
Yes, wish my sister safe
Good luck on
travels.
her flight.
Yes, flights are scary.
Yeah, especially with the shooters. And she has my spray gun. So pray for my spray gun too.
Oh,
$80 backpack, by the way.
yeah, it's probably best if she has it. That way it can be put somewhere for safety.
What the freaking diddy? Oh my god. The diddler.
I win. Oh, I still died. And you got bombed. That's funny.
Guys,
That is hilarious to me.
unsubscribe. I'm playing, guys. Don't. If you do, I'm gonna kill you.
It would be very difficult for them to unsubscribe to play. Ow, dang. Shotgun hurts. That shotgun did a lot of damage.
Back shot.
Back shot. Crazy work.
POV and Mass Killer is also freaky because his every takes you to his little house.
Ew. So he's a murderer and a piddler? That's a little crazy.
Wait, pause. Bro, what's happening with my TV, yo?
TB.
This is like a Samsung toaster.
I'm pretty sure it's an iPad, isn't it? Ow. You play like a real jerk.
You play like a real freak.
Sometimes. Depends.
Wait, what?
What? What are you doing?
You can't lick me, buddy, though.
I've done it plenty of times. Uh-huh.
I could diddle you.
Shut up. Shit. So you like to get around with explosives, huh? Because you stand all up in my face.
How is that telling you that I use explosions?
I just hear nothing but explosions across the map.
I'm gonna kill this game into oblivion.
I don't know if that's legal.
I thought you were gonna say I don't know if that's possible, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, this frame rate. Oh god. Oh gee.
Bro, racism is not killing you, buddy.
It's definitely contributing.
I am, and I'm freakier than your internet.
And this is why I play retro games, because they are so much.
Retro games?
Yeah, just older stuff.
Bro, your games
Your games
are buns.
are buns. Certainly like the ones I used to play. You wouldn't even be in. You wouldn't. You wanted me to get you Kirby Forgotten Kingdom on the Switch.
Kirby's Forgotten Kingdom.
Yeah.
Got that, buddy.
I thought you only had the demo still.
Nope. I even got Kirby. Star Allies.
Star Allies is free. Did you crash?
Yeah, bro.
Crazy. Well, the game audio is still playing. You're still playing.
My lag.
I don't know. Is your tablet dying? You can probably connect it if you need to.
Wait.
The cable's right there.
Yeah, it's good. Got it now.
Alright.
Crashed. I knew it. I knew it.
Does it say because it disconnected or what?
I don't know. I'll charge it back up still though. Yeah, there's a virus since I coughed on.
Uh-huh. That's definitely how viruses work.
I just have virus.
Yay, we got battle pass. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. How can you give those? I thought battle pass items you can't trade. Unless you're kidding.
I am not kidding.
Okay.
I requested something.
Oh, this looks like ass. Oh god, it's so cursed.
The game?
Yeah,
Like your internet? Ha.
that's definitely true. We do not have the best internet here.
Man, this internet is cheap.
Cheeky breaky.
Alright. Guys, do you think I should go easy or hard?
Alright, chat, what do you think? Should nephew go all out like a Super Saiyan or hold back or something? And that is? Skin cases? Okay. Okay. I don't know. How do I give those to you? 'Cause Oh, no, you can't. You haven't been behaving, so I'm not getting shit for you. What? It's true. I wouldn't lie to you.
In what?
You keep begging me for skins, it's terrible. Like, I hate it. It's actually, like, gets on my nerves.
Wait, is it charged?
If it's not charging.
I was gonna say, if this thing freaking does that again, I'm gonna blow this house. Actually, no, I want to do 2v2s together.
You wanna team up?
You decide.
Okay, you're still in the room, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's team up against some losers. Yeah, I would rather do that, because 1v1ing is boring as fuck.
Yeah, I already cooked.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if you cook me. Where are you?
Don't get cooked, alright?
By who? Them?
By the thing we're about to
So do you want to team up, or do you not want to?
we're friends now.
Okay, well then stop talking shit and let's just do it. It's really that simple.
Hey, I'm not talking trash.
Yeah, you are. You just don't want me to, you don't want me to lose against a bunch of strangers that I don't care about. What just happened?
We're loading into the game. Yeah, we're good.
What? What are these guys? Level 95 and 74. Nice matchmaking.
I know, bro. The matchmaking in this game is cooked.
Because I'm 32, you're 62. What the heck is that, bro? What is that?
Sure, go sit. NBA backstab.
Oh, you actually got him.
Oh,
No, I died because he hit me with that fucking big ass beam. I don't know what that was.
oh, stay away from that beam. Stay away from any type of box stuff.
He's got a sniper rifle.
Free. Sniper rifles are free.
Dang.
Finish him off, bro.
Did you kill the other guy?
No.
I got him.
Yay. First kill. That's somebody other than me. Except for, we were actually playing earlier.
Ow.
Cool. Kill me.
this ally. Where's this other guy go? Did you kill him?
His internet trash.
Oh.
Or he just left because he was. That's what happens with PC players. Everybody's scared of PC players. You know what?
I really don't think they can tell.
They can. Look, it's up there.
Oh.
It's outside.
That is super unfortunate for him.
Kind of stupid too.
They both disconnected. Well, that's a shame.
There be sharks. What the freaky dude?
Hey, Jacob. I thought you maybe went to sleep or something. How you doing, hon? Yeah, FANG. Freaky odd ninja guy. Oh, good.
We're finna end this game, bro.
4 and 44? What the heck is this matchmaking?
I don't know, bro. This is how I be feeling when I get a level 200 on my thing. Bro, am I going up against Slingshot Wise family? Oh my freaking gosh.
Careful now. Oh, the other guy disconnected again, bro. I can't get up there.
What the freaky did?
Where is... Oh, he's up there. What the...
You died to a level 4 on my discipline.
I really don't care.
I'm mad.
This guy's really gonna run away from this gunfight. Come on, man.
Don't stay turned around.
God damn it. That nade should have hit him, but whatever.
Is there like my name better?
Oh my god, stop being a wuss. Just end the fight, bro. I do not like it when people run away from gunfights.
So if you shoot a gun at somebody, you're gonna be like, I guess I have to let him kill.
It happens. Just pay attention to where you're getting shot from, because he was sniping you from the other room.
Up there, up there, up there.
I see him. Nice. Good job. Fancy backstabby.
Watch this.
Oh, the grenade jump. Or satchel jump, I mean.
Grenade, bow, everything combo. You guys' internet?
Wanted to try working as a door dasher, but it didn't go well. Only made $3 out of it. Yeah, that's definitely life of a door dasher. $3 is definitely the norm.
The norm.
I don't know what state you live in, but in Texas they make it so that you earn by hour. But that's not always available unless you're like a platinum driver. It's very weird. Most of my experience with DoorDash has been like, it can be, oh God, I'm sorry. Yeah, I used to live in California. They do not have anything like that in place for California. In Texas, they do have that, but honestly, it's really only worth it during peak hours, like during early mornings to like mid-morning, and then oh, he's got the same shotgun as you? Dang, that did a lot of damage.
I just back.
Oh, I know you backstabbed him. I saw. He's over here. Dang it, that. I was about to say, how'd you not die, bro? Yeah, California, like, they really are not nice to gig economy workers. I don't know what made Texas pass law to um, to make things hourly, but yeah. Ow. Okay, it's all you, buddy. Good job.
Dummy. I could have backstabbed him too. Nice app. Dang.
Sometimes work wild actually work out a little bit. Like I had, that was the only.
Look at him.
Oh yeah. It takes a couple of hours, but like you can sometimes make up to like $70 to $80 per work file shift. Most of dang, what'd you do?
I completely backstabbed him.
Okay.
This is how it feels when I actually try.
Oh, why do you hold back on me? I guess it's more fun that way. I don't know what the heck is happening right now. Ow, I got shot in midair. Saw you, baby.
You know I got this.
Come on, Neff. I believe in you. Careful, don't get too close to him. Remember, you got a shotgun.
How is he falling?
He's just chipping away at your life with the shotgun, that's why.
It's hard.
Come on now. Oh, you lost control. Dang, you almost got him, though.
Oh, free. You know what I need to do?
It's an app. What's up?
I need to do this.
What do you need to
This
do?
is better.
I barely did anything. Oh no, I'm trapped.
I would help.
Perfect. He's over where I'm staring at. Oh god, what's happening? Yay, got him. Yeah, I expected something else.
If you ask for something from a developer, you won't be given anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless you're like a YouTuber, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah, honestly, screw DoorDash. Like, it's really only helped me out of a few situations when I really just like timed it right, and
Oh, this matchmaking server.
did it for hours upon hours.
Alright, you go for the. I'm gonna go for the black guy. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I
racing,
can't really
no
tell. You mean the guy in black?
You go for the bacon.
But yeah, frickin' WorkWhile has helped me when I was like staying in a Motel 6 in Oakland for like every single night. Oh, okay, I guess he just wants to throw a bunch of grenades. Holy.
Whoa.
Now he gets blown up because he thought it was cute to just, ow.
We could use flare gun, buddy.
Really, bro? You're gonna teabag? Okay. Alright, alright,
Yeah, watch me use the same loadout and fry his ass.
alright. I owned his buddy with a grenade, though. He wanted to do all that fancy stuff.
Got it.
Alright, now come get this guy near me.
I'm freaking teabagging. Why you teabagging? Ow, the freak.
Eat my ass. That's for the teabag, homie.
Yeah. Stop playing with this.
Yeah, work while, like, I was able to earn maybe, like, around $70 to $80 per day of doing it, but I wasn't able to do it every day. And it's not the same in every single area. Ow! Okay, I'm on fire. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that. Wait, he got me the rocket?
I'm gonna whoop your cheeks.
That's one. Be careful, nephew. Oh, you were doing too much. You're doing way too much.
Oh, the teabag, huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yup. No, it isn't fine. Now I'm gonna kill you.
He thinks he's good. He's just being a troll. Be careful. That rocket launcher, bro. Oh yeah, that's right. You're nothing without that freaking rocket, are you?
Buddy, got you. Got you.
Yeah,
Teabag,
teabag. I already did.
Yeah. That's what you get for teabag, buddy.
You really only teabag when you're like absolutely clapping someone. Let's be real. Boy, you better get that out of here.
Bro, you guys are useless.
Bro, all it is just AoE stuff. Boring. Like actually a boring match. There's no way. This guy can't do anything without explosives. It's pathetic, bro.
Pathetic kids.
Like actually, he can't aim in the video game, so he has to use freaking rocket launcher.
Yeah. Big ass hit.
What is he?
Definitely got a freaking grenade, buddy. That's how.
Oh, quick way you died, bro. Quick. Why'd he die? Why'd he die? Why'd he die? I already did. Where's his?
You guys are all that way.
It's fine. I'll take care of him. What the fr? Man, this guy's got a rocket launcher too, bro. Actually fucking cursed. Yeah, just like no mercy for this fool.
Alright, got him.
This is ridiculous, bro. Like all of them are like they're useless, bro.
They're actually useless without grenades and stuff.
Like actually so fucking scuffed. Like what a boring match.
Like, use a different weapon. They literally had a whole freaking
It's fine. I wasn't tilted by that. I was just
Bro,
like,
we
it's
have
so boring.
2 controller players.
I'd rather have a real gunfight instead of just a splash damage fest.
For real. And the only reason they won that match is because they were using
They were using Molotovs and poison and stuff like that. What kind of map is this? Oh, okay. Oh, I got stuck. Oh god, it's more of this shit. Where is this guy? Oh, you were following him. What is... That is interesting. I guess it's like a boogie bomb or something. It's very strange. You got a sniper rifle, bro.
We have guns too.
I'm not worried about the guns. I was just telling you to be careful. Why do the reload animations take so long? It's just a sniper rifle. Or not sniper rifle. It's a yeah. I don't know. It's very weird. This game's really not very balanced. Right there.
How the freak I listen to controller players with sniper rounds. The aim assist.
Why are you, so what were you doing now? Were you trying to knife them?
Yes.
Stop trying to knife people.
Alright.
Especially when they have like sniper rifles.
I'm gonna use I guess like them other kids.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Stay right here, stay right here.
He's got a sniper rifle on me already.
This is the other guy.
Hold on.
Not the other guy.
Did you?
I heard you.
I just don't know where this guy is, bro. I hear him, I don't see him. Oh, he's coming up here. Holy shit, that was very, very close. If I didn't see his head before, I would have died there. Oh my god, what just happened?
I'm staying up.
Okay. Ow! Jesus. Okay, I do not appreciate that. That's unfortunate.
Never mind, I'm coming.
Sad face.
How the
I just couldn't find them.
don't look for them. Kill them.
True. Ow, behind you, behind you. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I kind of like,
He was a dreadhead like me.
yep, something like that.
When I had cornrows, it was so funny. Dual canceled?
Did I?
No, the dual canceled.
Oh. Sure, yeah, let's go back to the thing.
Actually, no. Cancel. Cancel.
What the?
Freak! You can buy weapons. You can buy knives.
Oh, okay, okay.
You spawn.
Huh? Me? Oh, you.
No, it's because I accidentally did something. Invite me.
Yeah.
You can get knife, bro.
Hold on. Let's.
Press the thing next to your face.
The thing next to my face.
The thing next to your face.
Oh, this. Okay.
With friends. Oh. Wait, I'ma just join. Bro, you can finally buy knife.
How do you know?
Cause it costs 20. You wanna buy it?
Yeah. I mean, if it's something that. Wait, go down. Go down. Melee, right? Knife.
Knife. Find the knife and be a goat like me.
Yep.
Complete goat.
Anyway.
Alright. I'm gonna teach him how to use knife against me.
Okay. Seems pretty straightforward though.
Join.
So fun.
Confetti ma.
Oh, it's taking forever to do it. That's why.
Confetti.
Oh, gig economy stuff is just like gig work, like Uber and
Go back on.
what's it called? Uber and DoorDash and things like that. It's just stuff that's not real jobs, basically. A wrap for a grenade? Wow.
Grenades are stupid good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so get your loadout ready. Cause you're gonna end up like a goat, which his name is Mastella.
Uh-huh.
His real name is Miguel. Wait, nope. No, you're fast. Grab your knife. Alright, come behind me. Wait, no, not yet. First, go like this. You slide towards me, and then you go behind, and then you turn around and then go behind me. Whatever you do.
Okay.
Slide,
Wait, I need to move because there's stuff in front of me.
slide, turn around.
Oh, my bad. It was too far.
Nope. Slide, turn around, boom.
You're against a wall, dude. How can I backstab you? You're still against a wall. Move forward. Yeah, you're fine. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Bro, like this.
So turn around after I pass you, right?
No, turn around. Yeah!
Yay, I did it. With the shitty frame rate.
Now we'll do only knives.
Okay. I've just been applying to places and hope they respond. Or I visit them. I don't know. Yeah. It's tough, especially when you're not employed. 1 for 1. Oh, okay.
Only knife, Brody.
I did. I threw a grenade down so I could turn around and do it. You're not the only one that knows how to grenade jump.
Won't come for that.
I missed.
Come on, slide me, buddy.
No, I missed. Oh. Oh, that was a headshot too? Shit.
turn around
Mm-hmm.
and do this. That counts as a headshot with knife, buddy.
Oh, that explains that. That's kind of cheap.
What I should do?
Ow. Dang, I missed just barely. We both hit each other. Ah!
You know what he thought of?
Hmm?
You could be behind someone and just
Oh. I missed. Aw.
now we're gonna just do normal fights now.
Okay.
Since we learned the basics. See what Hey.
Ow! Oh, I thought you meant normal gunfight. My bad.
Sir.
What happened? Oh. That was yummy.
Sliding and jumping to get better movement.
Not bad, not bad. I missed.
Loadout like mine with bow, daggers, knife, and any type of bomb you got. I recommend natural.
Missed. No.
Alright, time to move now.
Crack, 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 crack.
Right. You want me to try?
If you want, sure.
Alright, bet.
I see you. What the? Okay. Dang. Sorry. New York. I got a cake shirt for obvious reasons.
You got that cake.
I got that cake, baby. Oh, fudge. Hmm. What? This thing is already freaking dead. Dang.
Ain't no way you switch instead of quitting.
What now?
Ain't no way you switch quitting.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I'm definitely learned my lesson of not disconnecting my tablet.
The glaze? How can you write?
It's just rapid fire. Oh, I didn't pick knife. Sad face. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Did you crash?
Yes, bro. I don't know how it keeps on crashing.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is the only area where we can play stuff. I win. Fatality. I don't know why the heck that was over there.
Guys, I did not make this video. That's not the reason I'm coughing. Swear on it. We only have 26 waves. Bro.
Hold on.
No, join that chain with me.
Why did it?
This is the map I recommend to start. No. This is the map I
Did it work?
No.
Sad face. Anyway, the bouncy map is what, for beginners? Oh.
Look at this.
Look at what?
Come here.
What's that?
I have daggers.
Yeah, the throwing ones? Oh, those do a lot of damage.
Oh, look.
What?
Magma blocks. Magma block.
It's a chain. Or a chainsaw. Sad face. Yeah, it is laggy.
Still laggy.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It sent me flying across the creation. I'm so glad that, like, this game doesn't let you take splash damage from your own stuff.
Unlike Fortnite, I know. Get the fuck your knife now.
No.
Somebody clip that. Oh my gosh. Nice guy.
You mean a nice guy, right?
Yeah. The nice guy.
Mm. If you say so. my bad. I forgot to select it. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I made your thing look like that.
Oh.
So look like mine. Retard.
Oh.
Retard.
Try not to say that too much on Twitch. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna die. What is that even from? Oh, I'm stuck.
My golly cheese.
Thickums. Like Sigums.
My sugarums.
My coconuts. You can put them in your mouth.
What coconuts?
The coconuts.
Guys, I think I just realized.
What?
Wait, I remember something.
What's that?
I was watching a short. It was like Disney needs to explain what you do,
Uh-oh.
and it had like
Like what?
it was saying like if what's his name? The girl that was under the sea.
Oh, Ariel? Yeah.
Ariel. If a starfish travels in the middle, that means it was on the sea.
Oh god, yeah, that short was pretty funny.
I should sweat.
It was kind of tough to land that properly. I barely landed that. Oh! Hey, Minotaur. Yeah, it's been ages since I've seen you in chat. I haven't been able to stream, basically. My thing is always technical difficulties, basically. Yes, this is my nephew. It's Kai. C-A-I. Jabari Loud. We just call him CJ, because that's easier.
CJ Cole from GTA.
Yeah, CG from sorry, it's CJ from Grand Theft Auto. Basically, I'm just playing this Roblox Rivals game with him until he goes to bed. I was doing art earlier, but he was beating me in the game.
It was a good start in that. Yeah, and he just got knifed like me, so I could back him. No
Yeah,
back shot.
yeah,
Not back shot.
yeah. That's right, nephew.
Right? Not freaky.
Okay. Yeah, because he wouldn't stop bothering the shit out of me while I was doing art, so the rest of that stuff is going to be off stream until the 7th, which is when they leave.
No, coming back.
No, your mom's coming back. You guys are going back with her.
No, we're going back, but we're gonna come back on July 4th.
You're going to come back on July 4th? I'm pretty sure that's her that's coming back on July 4th.
No, she's
which is in time for July 4th, so that you guys can experience it together.
But the only reason I kind of like it is because
Of the fireworks.
fireworks.
Yes, fireworks are absolutely insane and unhinged out here.
Yeah, and the gun.
That too.
The Uzi shoot Uzis. I live like Key Peter. I live like Key Peter. I live like Key Peter.
Something like that.
Like a mom looking like a Peter. I tried it. Saying Peter, B, get some weed. Whoa, idiot.
P. Diddler.
So famous.
I don't think anybody really knows why. Just kidding. He was one of the rap legends. But his valor is kind of stolen, so.
Yeah, nobody likes him anymore. He's like a Drake, just next level.
Yep.
People still can still listen to Drake. He's just a pedophile.
Oh, okay.
But him, he was a trap diddler, bro.
You scared me. No, I still lost. I'm stuck in the ground.
The grief.
The grief.
I love grief.
Yeah, you do. That's the understatement of the century. Oh my god, I actually backstabbed you there? I didn't even feel like I was that close to you.
Yeah, it's backstabbing. Like, my dog. My mama gotta chase my dad. Told me to chase my dad to the milk store. So I went ahead and went to Walmart. Then I saw them go in there with another girl.
That was funny. Oh, he says hello, CJ. I'm doing chapter 5, Secret Boss at Deltarune. Uh-oh.
Ooh, let me watch that live later. I'm gonna watch that live later.
I don't think Minotaur streams, though.
Oh.
Also, oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me you want me to play Persona. I kind of want to play the old ones, because the new ones, like, everybody streamed them to death. And plus, like, that's going to be, like, a several-week project, too. Like, if I play some of the newer Personas, they're, like, 75-hour-long RPGs. They're very long. I'm going to have to do parts of them multiple times, so I don't get tired of the game. Where are you going? What? How did that count as a backstab?
And my mom told me how to chase my dad. So I said, the milk store. That's where he lives.
And then he...
Milk instead of
Oh, wow. Okay. That was definitely something.
lost my dad. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay, girl.
How am I hitting you? You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. 'Cause I just backstabbed you tonight.
Backshot?
Yep.
Backshot me tonight? Yeah.
No, that's inappropriate. Definitely.
You don't have to go.
It's okay, girl.
Can't get a beer though.
'Cause I'm probably feeling like a baller tonight.
Look, bro.
Wait, where are you?
The king.
Oh my goodness, you're on top of the rampart.
Come up here.
Can I get up there? I guess like that. Are you teabagging me? Boy, I'm a stabby, 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 stabby. Slippy, slippy. Slippy. I can't get up there. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I can't get up there. Oh! Okay. That was pretty funny. Definitely gonna clip that. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. You like classic Persona? I do. Like they weren't like childhood memories, but like back when I was
Back. Uncle Jay, you're not that old.
I'm not saying I'm old. Well,
Back in the days,
oh
we
hush.
used to read.
Yes,
We
we.
had to learn how to entertain ourselves.
Oh Lord. I should probably close the door. Anyway, yeah, I used to play a lot
I'm
of
tired of that stuff.
PlayStation games, and
On that old PlayStation of yours, that's
no, I had my own PlayStation. We were balling back in the day. Yeah, we were balling. I used to have every console.
even Xbox 360.
Oh, definitely Xbox 360.
Yeah, Xbox 360 was gold.
Yeah,
Probably. In the old days.
and the old people ways.
Get more weight here. Guys, I'm finna light this.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Okay, I'm closing that door. Anyway, yeah, I used to play, what was it, Revelations Persona? Like, the, it wasn't officially my game. I borrowed it from a friend. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah. Anyways.
The Holy Grease.
The Holy Grief. Yeah, Revelation Persona, and then Persona 2 was a thing. What is it? That's him, not me.
Sorry, KK, love you.
Open the door.
How about you take your own advice, student?
Okay, definitely don't say that.
Now, what's the answer to that, huh? Parents? I love being a little brother, don't you?
Yeah, I know that for sure.
My talent is pissing my sister off.
Yeah, that's definitely something you're good at. Better than I ever was at that.
You can't do that. You but me. You like a diddle ring?
Depends on who.
A daddy?
Sure. Diddling baddies is, I like diddling Minotaur.
What? POV those Clash of Kin characters, bro?
Not them. Well, I don't know for sure.
Well, people be doing too much with Clash.
Yeah? It's one of those phone games. Yeah, you trying to stab me? Ow.
Yeah, you trying to try? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you died like that.
I would like to imagine that I didn't die with that, or like that.
I thought you would say I imagine that I wouldn't die at all.
True.
Wait, I think I can do something. Wait. Oh, no. I know that in fact that I'm autistic in this game.
I don't know what's
Guys, wanna see
happening.
my Abby later?
Law.
Law, huh? Law.
Yeah, baby. Laughing my butt. No. Got the mask and the goggles on and everything.
Stippity.
Okay. Yeah, BRB chat. Yes, we're back. Microphone not working? Oh, what's wrong? Oh, thank you. It's not that big a deal. Anyway, yeah, we're back. Yeah, Cheez-Its. Woo, Cheez-Its, yay!
If I were to prank you, I want to give you the hot buffalo.
Oh my. Giving me purposefully ones that I don't like, I guess. I don't know.
They're really hot. Actually,
Really? Really spicy?
I should have salsa.
Oh, dang.
Dry salsa.
Kind of crazy. Oh wait, I don't think I switched back to the proper scene. Yeah, whoopsie. Whoa, okay, yeah, there we go. Ow. Not the backstab. Back shot berry. Oh. She's a to-do.
You retard. You know I got you. Nobody goes up on that thing.
Oh yeah? How come I don't see the projectiles when you launch those? Very weird.
Don't come anybody.
We're not. That's
Don't go in front of me or don't turn around in front of me.
but it's so fun. Pistler. I like that. I'm stealing that. A pistler's amazing. Well, maybe not amazing. That's probably a strong word. Delicious. You know, you're still on our cargo. Oh my god, it didn't change. I'm gonna fucking crash out. Yeah. It was supposed to have changed before. Oh my god, it didn't let me fucking change it again. Listen. It's still grayed out. Look at this. It's still grayed. Hold on.
It's still great. Hurry up before I knife you.
Yeah, look, like the choice is still like grayed out. I cannot change the category in the middle of my stream. It's actually cursed. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care. Twitch's ass. Hit refresh, right click on the window spot. It better fucking let me do it, I swear. I swear to Genova. Robot.
To Genova? Oh, you're gonna
Refresh. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, definitely do that. Here, I'll unplug myself because you unplug everything. There you go. Good night, sis. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Man, OBS is always fucking breaking. I'm just used to that shit. Story of my life. Also, I'm not streaming much longer. Like, I've had like an enormous amount of technical difficulties this whole stream. And I do not like this fucking game. I only ever play it with nephew because it's his addiction. Loves playing Rivals. Alright, let me see here. It's okay though. skill issue. More hardware issue, but yeah. Looking to try to Reno? Maybe. I mean, it's really good, especially if you're on the level of Hassan. But we're not getting into that right now. Let me look at this real quick. Let's play. Oh, what the frick is happening? Oh my god, I forgot I had outplayed playing. I'm actually so upset about that. Yeah, get rid of this. And this. No, I actually wouldn't be surprised if part of the reason why I've been having issues with stream is because of it's also good so you can just see chat and put it always on top. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because if you minimize anything on OBS, it's like that. It's fucked up. Yeah. Anyway, so I can like hide shit, even though I'm not in art category. I'm usually really good about changing categories, but like this whole night, it's been fucking dog shit. It has been a nightmare and a half a Reno. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, hi, Twitchy Bird. I didn't know you were in here. Tee. Uh, fucking hell. Yeah. Sorry. I'm actually doing something. Yeah, I had to restart stream like 3 times this whole time. That's why there's gonna be like 3 or 4 VODs. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, recently, and yes, I know I'm still on the fucking scene where it's just me and a black screen. Recently there's been some videos I've been wanting to react to because they've been looking pretty cool, and oh wait, am I? Oh, I guess my volume's not too long or low. But yeah, I'll definitely try and get into Chatterino a little bit, just cause like having immediate access to like being able to see what I've like just rapidly engaging with chat is like, oh, excuse me. I don't know, it's cool. What is this? Oh yeah, one of my friends was telling me about Goldeneye Live, which was super sick. Like, haven't watched it yet officially, but what was it, Core 64? Yeah, they've been doing like live shows where they use sound fonts from various video games in order to really kind of um, recreate video game music in a live experience with more authentic uh, instrumentation. Sorry. I know I'm smacking in you guys' fucking ears and shit. Let's see here. Oh, are these guys really bitching about this? Okay, let me switch scenes again. You're not on a high quality enough mic for it to be annoying. Yeah, if I still had Arian webcam on and I still had my cell phone as my mic, it would probably be significantly more annoying. But yeah, let's see what this is all about. Okay, people are really pissed off about this, I think. Wait, it's one of those anti-woke fucking YouTubes. By the way, if you notice that I have like a like down here, it's because I like and I also add them to the playlist for React content and shit. So I just wanted to see what this is all about.
Modern developers just cannot resist gender swapping their strong male leads. It is exhausting. First Ghost of Yote, then Naughty Dog's Intergalactic, then The Witcher, and now God of War. We cannot be serious right now. Hey, so please shut up. My favorite thing about this
Wait, what the fuck does this say? They never learn your target audience is mostly men. Men want to play as men, not women, unless they're hot, which we know you hate. We are sick of seeing our favorite characters being replaced for diversity quotas. Just stop already. Oh God. Of course it's somebody on Twitter who's paying for that shit, which I can't really hate on them for because I do have Twitter Premium as well, just for advertising various things. But yeah, like this guy is crazy. He's not. They're these main characters are not being replaced. They are just either in spin-off games or they are sequels that drive the story forward. Like if it's seen as replacement, then you're just a crackhead.
argument is that none of these characters were replaced by women. He's trying to paint this picture that beloved male characters were kicked to the curb purely for diversity points, but that is not what's happening. These characters' stories are over. They've been told. We've had 21 straight years of Kratos. Trust me, your manhood isn't gonna shrivel up any more than it already has just because you have to play as a woman one time. Geralt got 3 massive RPGs and one of the greatest trilogies in gaming history. His story reached a satisfying conclusion. Ciri didn't steal his spotlight, she earned it. Jin Sakai's story was told. Atsu is the new ghost. The next game, there will be another one right after her. Joel had to die. There was no way he was ever going to live happily ever after. He didn't have to die that dang fast in the second game, I agree, but it gave way to Ellie being one of the most badass revenge-filled characters we've ever received. This just makes me laugh. We no play woman, we strong men, while simultaneously having a complete meltdown at the thought of controlling a female character for 30 hours. Masculinity? You spelled fragility wrong. If a developer genuinely forces a character swap for no reason, yes, let's call that out. But none of these examples are that. But I can't relate to a woman. Oh, really? You can relate to a 7-foot-tall Greek-turned-Norse god who can rip a dragon in half with his bare hands? Okay, sure, but a
It's because they're obsessed with having penises. Let's just be real about that.
woman is where your immersion just shatters. But Kratos is strong, powerful, and dominant, and as men, that's what we want. As if Faye isn't also all of those things? Look, it's not that you can't relate, we know that. It's that you can't even fathom a fictional woman being stronger than you. Just say that. It's easier and a lot less embarrassing.
I want the I you know I really want like this game to be tougher than the God of War reboots have been notoriously. Um, like that's really one of my only sticking points is that the God of War games have not been sufficiently challenging. It's I mean, and also like the targeting system they have is like a little bit lackluster. But yeah, like the otherwise the God of War games have been excellent, and playing as Faye has like I think that that's gonna be fucking cool. I don't give a shit if she's like smoking hot or anything. Now, obviously, like because I'm a homosexual, like that means even less to me. But like, it's still like, hey, I like mixing things up. I get really bored very easily because ADHD and like fuck, man, like there's just it's like it doesn't have to be like this. Like people just fucking either they pander to like sensibilities of like outrage content, or they just don't really have the wherewithal to just be like, hey, maybe these guys want to make a cool spin-off or mix things up. But no, it's always like, we're being replaced, and it's like, what the fuck? No, you're not, bro. It's it's really not that deep. Oh, I see. So it's time for React content. Yeah, I'm a React degenerate sometimes. Too many guys are so insecure in their own masculinity, it's fucking with it. Oh, 100,000%. Like, it's so weird that, like, I think being confident, at least in your own masculinity, is literally one of the easiest fucking things you can do as, like, a cishet, or even just, like, a cisgender male in general. Like, gay men, not all gay men are the same. Like, just a lot of the people that go out and be their own true selves, they have different ways of handling it, right? And I'd imagine it's the same for straight men. I'm like, I'm not entirely privy to that experience or what modern straight men have to deal with outside of what they tell me. But man, I meet some of the most like annoyingly straight people, like guys that really should not be getting as much pussy as they do. But here we are, you know? Like, you don't even have to be particularly smart or super attractive to get a hookup or even impregnate a chick. It happens all the time. Like, people are just so fucking. Like, I can't believe incels are a thing, bro. Like, it is so. Like, yes, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get with a chick who is, like, smoking hot, or a chick that like is your dream girl or something. That shit is completely impractical. That doesn't mean you're just gonna be fucking single forever unless you're just a fucking weirdo. Stop being a fucking weirdo. Just like talk to people, interact with them, and don't be on fucking Twitter. Fuck's sake, bro. Anyway, what is this again? Oh, it's Vincent. This is how you eat. This is exactly how you eat. I love the rotoscoped animation of this. This is how I eat when I have a microphone. That's how you eat. Calling it canon. It's a canon event. I greatly appreciate this animation. I'm going to subscribe to this person. Okay, so what's this all about? What is this? What is this? So Core 64, I've only seen like 1 or 2 videos of theirs, and yeah, all I've been told is that this is like just live music. And wait, is this in 4:3? Actually? Oh my God, it is. It's actually filmed in 4:3, or at least it's like cut off, which you can easily do in editing software. Ooh. Oh, that's sick. Oh my God. Do they actually have a venue for this? Oh, they've got the multiplayer match. visuals in the background. They must have taken like the presets or samples straight from the game data and put them as virtual instruments or something, or in the sampler. Hey, that's so sick. Oh, they've got old cameras. That's the kind of like old school, like grainy footage we used to use like for old promo videos. Old ass promo videos. That's crazy, bro. I actually like that a lot. Like, I'm so glad that they fucking actually are doing stuff like this. Like, the enthusiasm for video game music is super fucking nice. What we got here anyway? Yeah, some of this stuff is really political. I'm not really feeling like reacting to political content these days. Most disturbing crimes in the Smash Brothers. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a long form reaction. The downfall of women. Oh man. Oh yeah, I actually already reacted to this. When your racist friend does something racist, Gideon and Alex Rosen. Yeah. For those that don't know, he's the dude that I think got famous off of catching EDP, uh, trying to meet up with a minor or whatever, and he and the other guy that did that became famous for catching like predators and shit. Like they were trying to do some basically diet Chris Hansen
You know how
shit.
long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Love seeing Tremendous. Oh, I like that little sample. Furry political content. Ooh. You must agree to YouTube terms of service to view embedded. Oh, how you doing, Love? I'll just call you Love for short. Hey, welcome, first time chatter. Appreciate you coming through. Uh, I'm just Midakai. I'm just sometimes I play. Sometimes I play shmups. The full concert video is pretty neat too. Okay, so you've seen that one already then. As for these other things, let me copy pasta. Uh, I do know that like most people send me links that are like within terms of service anyway. But
A weirdly toxic
hey, I know that. Oh, is this Core? This is Core, isn't it? Yup, it's Core. I didn't know he had a YouTube channel. I do know that he's very VR chatty. Good. You're cute. Oh, thank you. You're cute too. Well, I'd imagine you're cute anyway. Let's look at you. Oh, look at the bean. Look at the. I'm sorry. Um, it's a very cute character. Very cute. Let's see what this is all about, huh?
leftists are
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize Kur even started doing this. Like, so I take it he's mostly just doing commentary and all that stuff. Why do leftists request the dumbest action at points? You know, that's complicated. And for people that hate leftists, that's very, I mean, it's very bewildering to them, but it's also kind of, I don't know what to really say about it. I guess I would say that if you don't have that mindset of being like, hey, live and let live, then like you really won't understand like what the mind of a leftist is like because a lot of it is, hey, you know, they kind of do overemphasize the idea of being extremely not only progressive itself, but like overly respectful and tolerant of various people, except for obviously when it's somebody who, you know, has like things like, oh, there's a reason why they bring up the paradox of intolerance and stuff and various other things like that, is because there has to be an enforcement of boundaries, especially when it's something that can do direct harm to you or to people that you care about. Like, there really should be no compromise with people who wish to do you harm. Like, I think that that should be really easy for them to understand. And yeah, that's why I can't really do the whole conservatism type shit. Like, I just really cannot. Yeah, yeah, yes, please be intolerant of Nazis. Aw, love you too. Appreciate you for coming by and all that stuff. He does a fair bit of political content. Yeah, yeah, I figured. He's always been very opinionated on politics. I mean, which is part of the reason why he gets extremely like dogpiled by the furry right-wing chuds whenever he makes a comment about something. Like, I don't know how he does it. Me, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I used to care about what everybody thought of me, and most of the time I just kind of like, I will rarely say something directly about someone who really could not, you know, like, if it's somebody super famous and they're just a fucking asshole, like, I'll have something to say about it, but I won't really stir the pot. Most leftists are tolerant of liberals and intolerant of Nazis, which is great, and mostly intolerant of liberal Nazis. Yeah, people. I mean, there is always a capitulation with uh, right wingers and like that liberals do. It's been around since the fucking Nazis in the first place, so it really is one of those things. That's why you should watch the video and react. Oh yeah, you like that? And I'll probably look into making more of those videos once I get a Steam frame. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I will boop and licka, and then yes, that is the greeting we give to all. But yes, let's see what Core has to say about the fandom, and I'm guessing this has a lot to do with exclusion and stuff. So we'll see what's up.
A weirdly toxic statement furries are known for propagating is the furry fandom is for everyone. And furries should keep wanting to say that, because it is good. That seems like a bit of a contradiction, but I promise it's not. Most furries and normies read that phrase in good faith, that the fandom is for all who wish to be a part of it. Like the rest of society, furries desire to gain friendships and to be loved by everyone. They attempt to accomplish this by making everyone happy with good vibes and a silly time. It's good to want to be kind, empathetic, and loving to all. Being hated or bullied feels bad, especially when you're being hated for aspects you can't control. Given the demographics of the fandom, that is a major topic that every furry has to discuss or think about at some point, whether they care to or not. And the results of such pondering tends to be the slogan, the furry fandom is for all. That's my answer too, but for many, those beliefs tend to ignore what the underlying logic implies and how it unintentionally creates real-world harms. A good way for figuring out how practical your beliefs are is by trying to break them. Even if the situation could never possibly happen. Knowing where your belief no longer works helps with future situations you may have when conditions change.
Okay, sorry, I muted my mic, but I was gonna say that this may not be his point and what he's getting to, but what I think is, even though we want to be all very welcoming in the fandom, without a doubt, it's been kind of a tradition for the fandom as a whole, and it there can be limits to that, like especially since, like, hey, furry is an interest and stuff. Some people it can be a lifestyle, but for one thing that I know people have trouble accepting about letting people into the fandom is that you don't know what the life experience of the person that you are newly bringing into the fandom is, or someone who has been very private in their furry interests may suddenly, have something to say that might make you or other people upset, like, which is why we have furry right wingers or people all across the political spectrum. That's just one example. Other people being the people that have much more harrowing interests, I guess you could say. Like, obviously, we've had a huge issue with people who are especially bad actors when it comes to things like animal abuse or domestic abuse. I've literally dated someone who domestically abused me within the fandom. And that person also happened to be not only an abuser of me, but also very much into cub art and very much into I'm just gonna call it zoophilia, bestiality, all that stuff. Like, and all of that only came to light to me after a while of knowing them and them feeling like they can trust me with that information. And come to find out, ultimately, as of present day, of knowing them for almost like 13, 14 years, uh, after separating them, after learning all of that stuff and after they had abused me, they not only abused their dog, but also abused their future partner to the point of, uh, I guess, whether it's intentional or not, or unintentionally, they ended up killing them. And yeah, that was something I had to deal with for a while. Uh, I had to deal with things like survivor's guilt for about a year and a half, like coming to terms with some of the stories I had heard from other people who had interacted with them, and yeah, it was like the only justice for any of that was that they're now locked up for killing their previous partner. So that's definitely that's definitely something. I think you're coming on a little strong, my dude. Yeah, one of the admins in my chat and watching my stream is my boyfriend. So you can love me, but you ain't gonna be in love with me. That's like, I don't believe in lying to good people. I don't believe in being an asshole to anyone, but I do believe in establishing my boundaries early. So yes, you can love me and my fat titties and stuff like that. That is fine. But we're not together. I don't hook up like that. Uh, we all spread love through this channel and this chat, but nothing like that. Hey, Jackal9. Hey, what's good, baby? Welcome, Jackal. You know what? I just gotta just fucking shout out every friendo of mine. It's just a fucking it's just a fucking thing I gotta do, you know? Please follow Jackal9. And you know what? I'm gonna shout out Vincent Hayes as well. They've been always like super friendly to me and all that. Oh,
2 shots
A
of vodka,
vodka.
then 1 shot of
Buck
melon
table.
liqueur.
Cheesecake. Wait, no, nothing.
Ooh, that's gonna be strong.
You're right, it is strong. How's it going, cheesecake?
yes, perfect representation of Jackal's streams. Anyway, hope you're doing well, Papa people. Doing the AAs and the rhythms and stuff like that. Let's see. Some people think the fandom is weird as fuck too. Oh, absolutely. And some people had to live with that being a thing. There's too many people that I know that know what Bad Dragon is. Oh yeah, even the normies. Hassan even mentioned it on stream today. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Holy, that's insane. I don't. Oh yeah, yeah, that whole thing with the domestic abuse and all that shit. Yep. 2 shots of vodka does sound excellent. Except for if you're fucking Sandra Lee, who puts in like fucking 17 shots of vodka when she says 2 shots. Oh, 100% be an asshole if it's deserved. Oh, absolutely. Not that this guy does, but yeah, no, absolutely not. But yeah, Core, I think sometimes, well, he used to be extremely charitable to just about everyone that would come through the fandom and be friendly and stuff until, of course, certain things would come out about those other people, and then he'd be like, "Oh, yeah, no, we aren't doing that." But anyway, I got stun locked super hard just 1 minute into this 5 minute
Tool for
video.
doing this is exaggeration. For example, say you meet a time traveler. They are a USA slave owner from the pre-Civil War named Bob, who really feels in tune with that orange dragon painting and now wants to be part of the furry fandom to be a goddamn dragon. Would you want to be loved, be friends with, and make
I see what he did there.
Bob laugh happily, even if you knew they were the average slave owner, aka abusively cruel? Surprisingly, the answer you might hear from a furry would be, yeah, include Bob, for the fandom is for everyone who likes anthros, even if you personally don't like them, just don't interact.
Honestly, this mindset in particular is pretty much dying out because there's been just so many problematic individuals. I mean, shit, I used to literally be friends with Doppio Amor. I don't know if you guys know about Doppio Amor, but he's one of the most predatory people that has left the fandom in years. Like in 2024, back in April, when I was moving away, I didn't know that he got outed for like 30 plus victims of either rape, abuse, or like a bunch of other shit that I just can't say. Now it wasn't like zoophilia or like cup porn or anything, but yeah, sexual assault and like doing just insane shit. That was crazy. One of these days, I'm gonna have to reply. I'm gonna probably react to one of the videos I saw that was like an hour and 40 minutes long, where this dude goes into just a bunch of detail about the stuff that was present in the document. And there was no, like, he tried to defend himself and tried to actually apologize too, but people were not having that shit, dude. He, like, Doppio Amore got canceled so hard. The only thing that still remains is his TikTok and his Twitter. I don't think, and maybe his FA too, but like he hasn't responded to messages or anything like that or posted anything. And I'm just like, yep. I even heard that he sold his suit. And some people have made up like rumors about him killing himself. I don't know if you can't verify that because I don't think really anybody knows his real name or where he went and stuff, but he might have moved on to another community. But realizing that several months after it happened and where he was outed, yeah, that was really, really tough. Like, not just on me, but like obviously everybody that supported his content and liked what he did. They're just like, we could have never imagined that he would be capable of something like this. Oh my gosh, but yeah. Oh, I completely missed chat. I really do need Chatterino, don't I? Spoiler alert, I will be going through some redeem changes, and let's say some will miss the stomp and squeeze. Oh, no. I like those, though. And thank you for the shout out. Hey, no time. Mini pause. Yeah, I know, I'm stun locked, babe. Let's see. Doing alright, just EP. Oh, you should go to bed, baby. I appreciate you coming by, though. Yes and no. It depends on this part of the country and oh, depends on the part of the country and it depends if they say in charge of something. ACFI has a whole drama thing going on with their guest of honor, liaison that's finally coming out. Uh-oh. And I don't know if anything will actually be done about it. Yeah, ACFI's had some troubles. Dude even threatened to out someone as homosexual to their homophobic parent. Oh, that's not cool. That's the thing. I'm always EP. Yeah, I think that's just Gator things,
Today
honestly.
stopped Bob from doing slavery anyway. You have to understand that it was the family business of the time. Seems like they were one of the nicer ones. And that was so long ago.
I really hope that there was actually somebody who was outed as someone who wants to be a slave owner because that would be fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. That's the dark humor in me. I know I'm black, but I'm like, and I know that's unhinged to say, but that is fucking hilarious. Like, why would anybody think that's a good idea?
It's all under the bridge now. Everyone's equal here, and it's not like Bob's a Zoof or a PDF file, right? Which sounds like an argument with the possibility of becoming fine if you squint really hard enough. Until you immediately realize that Bob's beliefs and actions still affect others. Bob's wealth from the exploited plantation may be plentiful enough to make some artists ignore where the money is from if the pay is good enough. Even if
that's a huge problem in the fandom.
That means that artists must curate what they say to not lose a sale. I'm sure Bob wouldn't appreciate you tweeting out that the North did good by forcing the war of aggression upon his family.
Damn, he even used the war of aggression thing. Yo, that's bold. I know that that's obviously like very self-aware because Core is also a person of color and also like has had to deal with people being like that, so oof. Yeah, O is the appropriate reaction. That's the thing I'm always CP. Oh yeah, you're right.
Right? Heck, Bob may propagate racist rhetoric vocally in a civil way, which can be simple as dropping the honorifics of Mr. and Mrs. from certain people's names. After a while, POC won't trust those furries who sit idly by when Bob speaks an offhanded comment yet again. But weirdly, those furries tend to be angry if you're ruining the vibes by pointing that out. It's POC furs starting drama instead of taking Bob's silly phrase this as a joke like all the other cool kids do. Why can't you people just be cool like the cool kids? Take a chill pill. It's not that serious, my guy. We can see what's going on. If furries can only keep the lighthearted atmosphere by letting problems be handled by others only in ways that make people like Bob feel comfortable, rather than those who are being harmed by Bob, then such furries don't actually believe that the furry fandom is for everyone. Again, ZOOFs and PDF files are already rejected, so our definition of everyone already needed exceptions for reasonable reasons that rightfully and actively are enforced to protect the community members. The fandom has actually done really well at keeping out many ZOOFs and PDF files. Nice job. But marginalized groups like POC within the fandom are just furries within the fandom. POC furs and others are just trying to have a good time like everyone else, and are also the active members creating content furries point out as being so important to this fandom's existence.
Jackal is having a moment there. No, actually, it's interesting because like a lot of black creators that are non-furries. I no, you're right though, Jackal. That is fucking true. Not the white furries, but where's the lie? It's true, and obviously, like people that are confident in their ability to not be shitty white people, as opposed to just literally just normal white people. Um, we've done well enough as people of color in the fandom to, obviously not even think about, who we're interacting with and what our things are. And most of the time, even in the fandom, I know I'm pretty light skinned as a black person, but um, I've not really had to deal with much microaggressions. Some have been from friends, and I have had to, especially if it became a repeated problem, I have had to have a little conversation with them about why, maybe the way that they think of certain things is not okay. But I will say that, despite the fact that a lot of black creators on YouTube are very much into the like, hey, we're just going to keep it pushing. Like, as black people, we don't really need the help of white people and all that stuff. That's all well and good. I just fear them shunning all white people as potential allies, like the ones that are not shitty, obviously are going to act in the best interest of what's good for everyone, not just black people, not just people of color, not just white people. And black furries, for the most part, have not had to really act in such a way where we have to be like, we're gonna like really shove people out of our spaces. But yeah, like a lot of black people online, especially when they are inundated with things like black fatigue videos and you know political commentators making really like you know racist comments with plausible deniability and shit. That's when people are justifiably defensive.
So why don't they rightfully and actively get protections that furries clearly are willing to take the time to build when they believe that it's the right thing to do? To be frank, the logic here is likely that the furries who are okay with the Bobs of the world really don't want conflict in their silly anthro hobby that they use to escape the world's problems. Our current society's marginalized groups have less institutional power while said institution directly tries to harm them. Thus, it's easier and
1956 Federal Highway Act ran this strategy, offering to pay 90% of the cost of states' new roadways, with the caveat that they consent to build them through every major city to connect the emerging suburbs to downtown centers where commuters worked and shopped. According to Archer, the highway engineers came to think of killing two birds with one stone to improve traffic conditions and remove undesirable populations. Reinforce segregation. Oh yeah, especially since like, obviously since, segregation was directly downstream from, like ex-slavery citizens and everything like that. A lot of properties owned by people of color, especially if they're in low-income areas, and this definitely did harm to white people too. The poor white people were not spared. They were just convinced that, oh, it's not so bad, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, as a Mexican plus Native American, I understand it as well. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. I also have a little tiny bit of Native in my skin. I believe it's a Takapa. Yeah, they're the ones that were from the Louisiana slash East Texas area. That's where they were located as an indigenous population, but they were pretty much wiped out. At the very least, I haven't seen much since I've lived in California, so it's very rare, but it can still happen. Oh, absolutely.
More convenient to side with institutional powers who already have the tools to shut up the marginalized whining, which gives the illusion of a carefree experience for certain furries. Because you know the furry friends of Bob wouldn't tolerate Bob being anti-LGBT+, because being anti-LGBT+ directly affects them and the rainbow furry shirt they keep buying from the dealer's den. But Bob being racist? Like, yeah, it's not great and it's a bit uncomfortable, but if your friend group has like one black friend, as long as they're not in the room, a little ignorance never hurt anyone to keep the party going. They tell themselves, hoping that's the truth.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've been on the outside looking in to situations like that. I'll just leave it at that.
When it's not. Consider who your everyone for the fandom really includes. Cause some of y'all really like to include the Bobs of the modern era, then wonder why certain others aren't happy with your fun-loving vibes. Instead, you just slot the random haters saying toxic positivity as folks you can promptly discard and ignore. You can in fact engage in society's problems to make our fandom members experience better for all, while still keeping your lighthearted silly anthro fandom hobby 99% of the time. When you actively ensure good furries get access to that feeling of fun-loving vibes you cherish so much, and it's actually true, then you earnestly get to say, the furry fandom is for everyone. Thank you for watching. Go watch Conservatives Do Nothing for the Furry Fandom. It's very relevant. Remember to subscribe and share these with your friends as it helps me a ton with making more videos. With the most helpful and amazing folks being those you see scrolling by, keeping all these videos rolling out for a mere $1 a month. If you want to see my videos early, view artwork, 3D models, and more, go to patreon.com/purecore. Thank you for watching. Keep everyone's furry fandom pure. I'll see you next time, everyone.
Careful saying pure. Johnny Somali just got humbled again in South Korea. Uh-oh. That's a Tozy? Oh, that was a stream segment. Whoopsie. Yeah, all I will say is just I recently had to ban someone problematic, but like their unban request was just lovely. Oh, please tell us about that, Jackal. Please. Please, Jackal, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. Okay, I'll stop before I get canceled. Oh God. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of videos that I would definitely love to just like absolutely get into. You know, I'm gonna fucking put the video in the descripty script. Definitely give him a like. I know this one's like 2 years old and stuff. This is before the 2024 election, so I'll send you a DM from the screenshot. Uh-oh. You don't want me to put it on stream, do you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Probably a problem. People keep telling me about Kamarucho. I'm guessing this is like a Yakuza type of like conversion for like Beats of Rage or something. Or wait, maybe it's not a... Could it be official? Maybe. Yeah, I'll definitely have to react to more of his videos because his stuff is really looking nice. And while you're at it, yeah, we should just like... Yeah, let's just like link to his YouTube channel. Fuck it. We're gonna be in chat doing that. Anyway, I have a YouTube channel as well, but for right now it's just a dumping ground for my conservative beliefs. No, I'm just kidding. It's for my it's a dumping ground for the VODs and stuff, so let's see. Let's see. Jackal, jackal, jackal. Jackal, jackal, jackal. J Kyle 9. No, what do we got here? Oh my God, was my friend? Yeah, my friend was doing it. Okay, Jackal 9, what is this? Are you okay with me reading this fucking out loud? I won't name the name, don't worry. They have a cute icon though. It's unfortunate. Up to you if you want to put it up on stream or not. Go for it. Okay. Oh, I'm on streamer mode on Discord, so it's fine. Wait, did they send me porn? I hope they didn't send me porn. No. Okay, good. Oh my God, we have a friendship anniversary. Okay, Straight Fox 714. I wonder if that's an area code. Jackal band. Let me guess. I'm a Trumper or MAGA person. You wouldn't let me in because I am not a threat. Wait, you wouldn't let me in because I am not a threat. Wow, that's weird. How dare you? I bet if I banned you for being a freak, you'd be pissed. But no, I wouldn't do that. But it's not your choice, and you have no right. When I showed you trust and respect, go F yourself. Wow. Well spoken. We love a good. No, we don't. Actually, I'm fucking lying to you. We do not love that. This is not what we don't love. We do not love this. You know what I mean. Yeah, they always get so fucking butthurt. Like, every single time, bro. Like, you ever notice that? Like, they always are like, yeah, let me guess, it's because I love Trump. It's like, listen, okay, if you just, like, these people always make it their fucking personality to be MAGA or Trumpers. Like, even just like, I don't even know, man. You can go ahead and ban that if you'd like. Oh, you mean preemptively banning him before he comes into chat? Because I fucking bet. I would not even be close to surprised. You know what? Let's see what he has to say about leftists are dumb, because like this is definitely one of the longer videos he's done.
Dumb for desiring the leftists are dumb for desiring the revolution. Now, most viewers of my past works will probably be confused hearing that from this mouth.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna just like let it be known. I don't give a fuck about what happens to this country. I don't give a shit about its power. I don't give a shit about what it's like. I mean, I love history. That's the only thing that I will ever respect about this country is that there is such an extremely complicated history in this very young country that I respect its place in history. But basically, despite all of the Enlightenment ideals, this country can go fuck itself. I didn't ask to be born here. I don't even necessarily like the hypocritical values of this country. It can go fuck itself. And if the younger generations burn this fucking bitch down, I'm gonna light a cigarette on its ashes. And that'll be the first cigarette I've had in 15 years. More and more chats are banning them. That's only a matter of time. Yeah, you're honestly true. I already passed like 16 channels to ban. What? Jesus. Oh yeah, but America can go fuck itself. Like, if Trump and his like dictatorship shit isn't the fucking powder keg, like then I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take another fucking death camp type situation for people to actually fucking burn this place to the ground.
The statement's true, though. It's a simple conclusion to arrive upon when you ponder revolutionary dilemmas for a few minutes, or when one of those types of leftists keep shouting revolution TMCR at you on twitter.com. So
Honestly, based. To be fair, I'm on for this channel. Well, you're a good mod. Uh, I think like Zio probably mods for like 4 or 5 of them. The problem with Fash is that they basically start hiding or masquerading absolutely, which is why, in a way, they will probably always come back. But each and every single one of them deserves what comes to them. Like the whole furry TMZ thing. Oh God, it's a whole ass right wing operation. But too many furries are buying into that shit. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because the fandom has too many libs. Yeah, that is also true. I mean, I I can probably get along with the libs a little bit, but they really capitulate to the fascies. So I say dump them into the fucking bonfire along with the rest of them.
Allow me to openly ponder why leftists are dumb. Part 1. No one, even the most voracious capitalist eaters of the left, wants a violent revolution.
God damn it, I really want that Mirror's Edge fucking environment. That is so authentic looking. They probably ripped it.
Change is good. Everyone does desire specific outcomes to be achieved. For example, ensuring folks get paid fairly for their labor. That's a pretty forwardly reasonable goal to have. So when you ask certain leftists how you do that, like what actual steps you, the viewer, take to achieve the specific goal of fair
That's like that shit right there.
like what actual steps you, the viewer, take to achieve the specific goal.
Fair wages, yeah. Now that's some fucking slacktivism posting right there. Unfortunately, it's extremely common, and I've obviously been guilty of doing it too because it's difficult existing in this fucked up country.
Of fair labor, you'll get this annoying phrase we'll be hearing a lot in this series, which is, my fellow comrades, we must get the people to join the revolution. General strike, boycott the capitalists, down with the bourgeoisie, or as we English folk would translate them as, the middle class. Wait, what? That can't be right. Sure, fine and dandy, but there's rarely any follow-up from that statement. Such leftists will shout out a list of issues and grievances which are generally valid and true, but the most common solution is literally revolution. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Utopia? Rather than say, search up your city. If your town is funded enough, you'll find a website that shows info about licenses and permits, taxes, the norm. The site will also
Not to stunlock too much, but the reason why like you don't see a lot of unification with um, people trying to do revolution is because number one, not only is it tough to exist in this country as a whole, but that's like 90% of the fandom. Though. Oh yeah, absolutely, especially the old heads. You know, people that are like Gen X, people that are older than that, and various other people that have been taught to feel that way. But no, I was going to say one of the big warnings about revolution is that it doesn't always work, and that should be obvious. But like people do really need to hear that, and just like, yeah, especially in like Belarus and Russia, like a lot of the population just are like they don't really want that smoke, and that's the reality of the situation. Man, I hate the bomb dodging part of the boss fight. Oh, I'm sorry. Poor babe. Oh, fucking ad started. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, from the usual hammer and sickle social media users or join DSA or PSL. DSA literally won 3 house seats in NYC. Yeah, Mandani like supported the true believers and they cleaned house, bro. Like I was amazed. I watched the Humanist report on that shit. And like, yeah, they won that shit. Like New York is eating good, bro. Like, and the next thing you can expect is at least some really good social programs, excellent like transit reform, just like a bunch of the promises that Mamdani wanted. A lot of people are on board with, and it's got the fucking Trumpies mad, baby. And that's what you love to see. They have all branches of the government and they're still fucking miserable. And I live for it. If I weren't a furry. Mm-mm-mm. I would be running as the Austin version of Mondani for Mayor KEKW. Oh fuck yes. Return from getting eats, how goes? Oh, we're reacting to some vaguely political commentary from our big Wah slash big beast char core. He's been more politically active these days, and I'm on this channel. I have to warn you guys, like we do sometimes get into political topics a little bit. Or like shit, I could be playing a game I really love and I'll just have some shit to say. So if you're not prepared for that, and if you're not like someone who's particularly somewhat left leaning, then it might be just unbearable for you. So like I will perfectly respect your decision to leave if you can't deal with the occasional spout of political commentary. Sorry. Just your only disclaimer here. Oh yeah, establishment Dems would be fucked, and they should be fucked. Like they should be pissed. They're whining for people to stop using the party resources. Yeah, well, they aren't getting the job done, so it's up to the socialists now. Sorry, They fucked up. We got Trump 2.0, and it's way worse than we ever could have possibly imagined.
They'll
So,
probably have some page or calendar showing events the city hosts or is being hosted within city limits. Although you should safely attend these events you find interesting, that's not what's important. What is important is the question, who updates the website? Consider a Jan down the street, a mother with grown teens living their own lives. Tired of the empty stay-at-home lifestyle, Jan got a part-time job from the city.
that's a cute picture.
Now reading her book at the city desk instead of home, she's delighted to speak to you during your weekly recycle drop-off, especially this week, for she knows you talked to Kimberly at the library, and Jen wants to surprise Kimberly with a little joke about the hot new book. It's gonna be corny, it's gonna be cheesy, it's gonna be wholesome whimsy, and that sort of silly little humor energy will be reflected in the webpage she manages. That very Jan is silly
What the
little humor
fuck is
energy
that?
will be reflected in the
Again, Jan is is a fictional example. Posts like these are real though. Dress up, skate the ramps, parade your pop Halloween events for all ages.
webpage she manages. That very
Right.
Jan is who leftists expect to be magically energized into this bombastic revolutionary soldier against the capitalist supermarket to shut down production.
Oh, you mean the average voter? The people that foolishly voted for Trump, thinking he was going to fix the fucked up economy that was still being repaired, by the way. But no, Trump was supposed to insta-fix the economy. Nope. Our economy works in boom and bust cycles, so...
Like the West Virginia Coal Wars.
Can't
Just to be
handle
clear,
diversity
I
and
am deeply
inclusivity.
sympathetic to
True.
revolutionary actions given, you know,
Bruh, seeing a fucking, like, black person or someone who doesn't have a penis in a video game is just, like, kryptonite to these people. They always have to go on Twitter and fucking talk about it. It's exhausting. And the furries are falling for it, too.
the cool USA history teachers taught in school about our founders, enslaved people, abolitionists, civil rights activists, and more working against the monarchy, / the cruel enslavers, / Confederates, / the folks willing to uphold the horrific systems of slavery, racist policies, and more. Especially since some of those stories still consist of living folk, because such history is not that old given our young country. When I
Trust me, I know, Jackal. Like, it's so stupid. I lament the fact that it is an issue where there is none. It's the same bullshit that they started with trans people, and then fucking critical race theory before that. Like, and the chud furries that like I vaguely have some degree of like correspondence with. Like, some of them just fucking took that shit hook, line, and sinker. Like, they really don't actually care about these topics. They just want to whine about them.
speak of revolutions in this video, I am referring to a very specific one that if you've ever been in a leftist circle, you know exactly what I mean. Completely ignoring that this Jan, the simple life relaxed stay-at-home mom, already is organizing a community to become better, while only doing so part-time and safely. It's just not in the glamorous movie set way a lot of leftists think they want. Most organizing is making friends or acquaintances, acknowledging weird alliances, talking to people who trust you enough to follow your advice, and to help those you've made connections with, all while navigating around folks who despise you. Jan shows up. She's the
that's fucking
respected one
true.
in the community. She can get the town hall filled to change some random ordinance her kids don't like. She is the one politicians turn into a campaign story about the enraged citizen upset her brother has to work 3 jobs just to pay off rent. And a non-insignificant amount of leftists would scoff and mock this Jan. Jan's an ignorant American. Jan's part of the system. Jan's licking the boot of the state. Jan has no class consciousness.
Or maybe Jan's just fucking clueless, which that's just a thing that happens, you know. Honestly, it's a lot of people in the fandom. The fandom is so fucking white and lib-coded, it's awful. Oh yeah, 1000%. I mean, and I kind of like accept some of the blame for that too, because I grew up in a relatively privileged household, like 2 parents that were in the household until I turned 18. Then my dad fucked off and, you know, cheated on my mom and shit, and divorce ensued. And I went from owning every console to basically just like having to not only work a job, but to work my way through college, which I did not finish. I did not finish college. I'm a college dropout. I am not ashamed to admit that. And yeah, just, just like these kind of fucked up things happen, you know, like I could have turned into a fucking chud too, like, except for the fact that like the people that basically like Trump probably want slavery back. There's some of them who have literally said that, and that's something that the right has to wrestle with. But they won't. They'll just pretend it doesn't exist.
Jan's vote is ineffective. Jan's not going far enough. Jan. This stupid leftist gets angry at an imaginary Jan to tweet about on Twitter for their doom scroll sesh, while the actual Jan will make her community sad when she retires, who the mayor knows not to piss off, who meets powerful people in the state, who will be the point of contact for many of the active individuals in your area, individuals that are the drivers of the community already going out to complete the tangible, achievable goals they believe will help themselves or those they care about or you. This sort of dumb leftist who endlessly complains exists because they were rightfully shown a problem in an ideal future they want, but with no tangible connective paths to logically solve for that reality.
Uh-oh. They're not pretending it doesn't exist. Even I've seen people openly advocate for it, even in this fandom too. You don't see it as much because people hide it from people of color furries. Sorry, Jen is just too out of pumpkin spice lattes. She's just in Karen mode until she gets her fix. Oh, where was the lie though? And I started yelling at people for that shit. Well, yeah, they definitely should be yelled at. Like it really is one of those things that's like, you really have to think about the fact that it changed for a reason. Like there's a reason why that doesn't exist anymore. Like particularly in the degree of like where like hey maybe women, since they're half of the population, maybe they should have some say in politics. Maybe we shouldn't enslave people that are not you know melaninly challenged and stuff like it kind of there's eventually humans do progress. Like yes, we've had the practice of just general slavery for a long time, but chattel slavery and things like that like was especially brutal. There's a reason why people, historians, don't really talk about the slavery systems of other extremely old past empires very much, because like there was, even though there was a system and there was like a class difference, there were definitely like harms done there for sure, but like the unique brutality of that entire thing was just like, I don't know, like those practices, like I mean, considering how early America was very very much lawless in its in its every little thing. What the fuck? I just found a tack on my bed. Where the fuck did this come from, dude? That could have been fucked up, dude.
And no, read a book, watch this video, join the subreddit is not inherently a connective path. That type of leftist is very ignorant and I dare say delusional for having a literal world of people to come up with big solutions to enact, yet merely sticks with sitting at home daydreaming the vague notion of the revolution will be here soon. Why are you waiting for someone else to start your revolution? You too are a person who could go do all the weird revolution requests you instigate others to complete on your behalf. Why put the work onto others, especially with the questionable legality present in revolutions that makes everyone uncomfortable for pretty obvious reasons?
Yeah, the misogyny in the fandom is a big problem too. But yeah, it's kind of crazy considering misandry is basically non-existent in the fandom. Like the difference is striking.
Oh, that's right. You're smart enough to parse that the bombastic revolution your head sucks to perform, and you're hoping that someone else in a less privileged position will have nothing to lose and will take the fall for you. If that statement upset you, dear revolutionary leftist, well, there's a label I would love to give you. It's, what is it? Oh yeah, egotistical LARPer. That's you. A productive leftist
Thank you for fucking saying that, because that is goddamn true.
should desire to seek a constantly updating answer to a material question they hold, to acknowledge the paths that can be reasonably taken according to each individual's ability, even if that task is small or tedious. Some progress still means less people suffer in the long term. Engaging in failure and inefficiency means you learn from mistakes and train to be more efficient. Trying to do something, even if it's not perfect, means people notice your efforts and are inspired to help, possibly opening up a chance to where a more opportune path can be started together.
I will say that a lot of us, like, I've had this conversation even with like people that I'm closer to, and I've had a conversation like that with Zio as well, because like me, I'm kind of used to like, I guess maybe it's because I literally, my mother literally like was born into segregation and like redlining and stuff, and despite still being somewhat privileged because her mom and yeah, mostly her mom like took care of the kids, and they didn't really like Grandma Essie didn't really live with my mom, at least not for a substantial amount of time. They still had to deal with obviously the oppression there and all that stuff. Like, her being a woman, my mom being a woman, and living through that. Just, yeah, it kind of hits a little bit different. It hits with your perspective a little bit. Fucking libs that want people to do shit for them. Yeah, that's activism. It's like, yeah, I support you, but I won't do fucking anything to help the idea or I wouldn't say revolution, but like the activism that would really, really make for like substantial difference and stuff. If you don't want to actively engage and do something to act, that's totally lib coded, not leftist. Do it for me. Let me do it for you. It's literally capitalist behavior. Yeah, like that's the corpos right there.
Sadly for us normal people who lean left and aren't LARPing with dangerous rhetoric, these dumb leftists pick the endless, easy, short-term solution to consume. An ideal aesthetics buffet of a vast dream. A constant nostalgia of a revolt they never led. Waving the unironed red flag they bought from insert mega corporation here. And the entire time they only feel alive deep within the make-believe land because they refuse to attempt living and building their dreams in reality. Be more like Jan. Get to the point where locals can be bickering about what the minimum wage should be, and you can confidently disrupt the Ouroboros debate by saying, "What about a maximum wage?" Maximum?
What?
Who?
Oh God, the amount of right-wing furries I've seen peddle that stupid fucking bullshit about a maximum wage, like, or shit, even some like libs doing that shit, like, it makes me not want to really engage with that. By the way, go follow Vincent Hayes. Like they also stream. It's just I'm really bad at catching when they do.
See if I can switch the camera.
Gee, I wonder where that is. Let's see. That wouldn't happen to be Rosemont, Illinois Convention Center, would it?
Maximum wage. Clearly society figured out the minimum wage a person needs to live, so clearly we have the tools to figure out what the maximum amount someone needs to, while still incentivizing gaining the most profit for the liberal companies. Listen closely. Make the base wage of the lowest paid employee who purposely holds the least amount of responsibility in said company to be set to 100%.
Damn. I think that clip is like 3 years old at this point. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Next, let's set the maximum percentage any higher up can collectively earn for taking on the most responsibility in the company. Let's be really generous and say 20 times the base wage is adequate, aka a 2,000% wage. If a CEO can only earn $420 an hour by forcing all their lowest paid employees to suffer a 40% reduction of the base 100% wage employees know to be fair, then that CEO doesn't get a wage of $420 an hour. They can get back the $420 an hour wage once their leadership makes all the base employees earn the proper $21 wage needed for that 2,000% wage to equal $420. Those dearly kind CEOs agreeing with the $15 activists? They should get $300 an hour, maximum, because we can clearly see 20 times the $15 wage is only $300. And if a CEO can't live off of the $300, how is a person living off the 15? No more hiding this disparity.
Yeah, I would say like that. I mean, in an ideal world, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that would be, the statistics would be nice, but let's be real here. When you have a list in this country of top 10 most overpaid CEOs, it's like, okay, first of all, CEOs, especially if they're in a position, especially if they're in a public company, if they're making like a gazillion dollars and stuff. Like switching to a system where that is a lot more fair, that's just going to be like, we've already seen how much money that these companies are going to want to spend just to avoid having to pay a higher tax rate. They're not like real people. They're not They're not real. They don't exist. They exist in the reality that they perpetuate for themselves, and that is line go up. We are only worth as much as we like as people. We're only worth as much as we earn, and that must be so high without exception. And that's what fucking gets to me about that.
Well, we can be way more transparent about wage earnings on the daily without even divulging a person's actual income. Let's
I say hell no. Make all companies employee owned and make labor unions common practice. Yeah, it should be. Like 1,000%. Like I wouldn't even feel threatened about my own company if I had one being like, you know, union, like having union is it's almost like them being anti-union. They fear them so much because they feel like it might be the downfall of the business, and it's like, no, it's never been about that. Did you see Pete Terry's? Pete Terry's is moving to becoming a employee-owned business, nationalize anything that's currently a monopoly. Oh, geez, dude, like if they actually can make the employee-owned business like adequate and successful and thriving, like, then fuck yeah, because that's gonna make the case against the capitalists that are always wanting to do that.
all pretend that some company has determined the job with the least amount of responsibilities in a fast food empire is a burger flipper's position. That doesn't really make sense, but neither does cooking for minimum wage, so this is the company's payroll standard now. After signing the contract that states our list of duties as burger flipper, these responsibilities will be the 100% base income within the company annually. This means you do this list of chores, you get paid 100%. That's it. You're done, you put in 100% of the work, then you go home to live your life. Now, workers can ask what justifies their managers to take on half their pay extra per year. How is the manager putting in 150% of the work effort in each day? What percentage is completing the paperwork worth? What percentage is having to deal with angry customers worth? What percentage is the leadership role worth? Companies today clearly have been fine figuring out what each position's earnings should be around, so a switch to a loosely standardized percentage of responsibility isn't that big of a deal. If the burger flipper happens to be forced into cashierdom, a task beyond the agreed upon list of chores, and must deal with those customers too, then perhaps their pay should be boosted by the proportion of responsibility that clearly boosted the manager's pay. This payroll tweak actually incentivizes workers to take on more responsibilities or have the direct justification as to why said employee is allowed to relax after finishing 100% of their tasks. If you're
I will say that one of the things I do have a criticism for is that some of the statistics and stuff like that and the scenario stuff might be a little bit much for people to follow. Like, especially for, a lot of furries are very neurospicy, so like we sometimes aren't fully engaged in what's being talked about, but at least we have some character on screen to discuss the things for us. It's very aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, like, that's kind of something that I think I don't know, something a little extra would benefit these video essays, I think, because you're trying to kind of sell people on the idea of doing these kinds of things, like, publicly owned stuff and employee owned businesses and everything like that. But, he's doing a good job anyway. He's got editing, he's got all this like stuff that he's put a lot of effort into, so I can't hate on that too much. It's better than fucking video game B-roll just running in the background.
thinking, wouldn't the higher up
I would say, like, he's definitely on a higher plane of existence than Lagovert. No hate to Lagovert, because like they do good stuff, but like, yeah, it's especially the early videos from Lago were like, yeah, they I would put them on in the background basically, and that's it. I mean, it's not like many people are doing this shit too in the fandom. That's true. That's probably why he actually has a decent viewership when it comes to this. Like, yeah, 6K is not bad for like someone who wasn't originally really known for doing YouTube videos. Like, most of their platform is through their art. So
reps just set the base responsibility to the level of an upper manager so they can pay the least amount to the most people? To that I say, you think the owner is going to give the new hire access to the money safe, access to the accounting book, power to order food shipment? The newbie, who just messed up the order of a high-value weekly customer, is going to de-escalate the situation? Then somehow train the other hires to not mess up like them? Every employee gets a store key. to open up the whole store at any time. Absolutely not. The owner ain't gonna do that, and no employee is gonna accept 0.25% for a wage increase above the base to do all of that. Moreover, not a single worker is gonna put in the effort of being a cashier for 0.0001% of a wage increase, especially when everyone can ask why the CEO has a 1,900% difference in pay. What actual tasks does the CEO do that equals up to 1,900% more responsibility and work effort than you? Unless your brain is stuck as some peasant from the medieval era where the king has all the money mandated by the gods, yeah, you're gonna force the CEO to quantify those tasks even in the slightest bit in case you've already been doing part of their jobs this whole entire time, meaning you've been putting in more than 100% of the work. You should get more money for more effort. I hear the liberals' free market bells toll. You say that the CEO will hide their annual pay and stock options and bonuses. I say, make the government add those sneaky taxes to the annual wage percentage publicly. The IRS already knows how much everyone earns. That's how they know how to fine you for messing up your taxes.
I'd look more at the individual views than the subscribers as a whole. Yeah, no, that's true. That's a lot more meaningful because that, as long as the video itself is reaching somebody that is interested enough to watch all the way through it, that's really all you really need to know.
The government can already check and enforce that the CEO's monetary earnings from a specific company doesn't go over the already generous 2,000% above the base pay wage, so any other percentage above that is just pure greed, thus can be confiscated by the government to go back to the workers. Again, to be clear, if the CEO can't live off of $300 an hour, skill issue. They can work multiple jobs like the rest of us. Really guess how much
That's probably the most based thing he's said this entire video, if I'm being honest.
harder a CEO would actually have to work if they were not only scrutinized as much as the burger flipper, but their base pay was directly tied to how well off the burger flipper must be, aka forcing the CEO to do their job of increasing value for all stakeholders. If you work for a business, you are a stakeholder. Make their greed directly benefit you instead of just the stockholders for once. Yeah, you're right. This maximum wage idea sounds really cool. We only ever bickered about what we could do to implement a better minimum wage when it's obvious a maximum wage could exist too. Why does everyone, including companies, always focus on the minimum? Very odd. You know what? We should be asking what the steps are to get this implemented and any challenges that would arise from this proposal. A good place to start is probably a local representative, economist, or academic studying that area. Possibly we research how much owners make versus the lowest paid employee of any given company. So once we're prepared, we can not only use this information to discuss with the reps, the econ nerds, and excited professors, but we also meet with the local employees to explain this disparity. Afterwards, giving these employees follow-up actions they can take themselves with varying degrees of involvement and education to create their own solution-generating groups. This is what you want, leftists.
You know what? That's a good idea. I like that. That was good core.
You want people to listen to you like this. You want people to question and ponder like this. You want people to have a plan that is tangible and has many goals built in up to the final goal like this. You want a plan structure with a beginning, middle, and end, with the knowledge of resources needed to start it. That is how you get things done. And look, if you think that I'm completely wrong because you have a big brain plan that can immediately enact the revolution, great, fantastic. I don't know what you've been waiting for, not sure why no one knows how to implement it. Seems like a bit of an oversight that no one sees this amazing plan of yours in action. But, please share your schematics with the class. Share the explicit tools and steps in the list people need to take to complete your master plan. Most people will appreciate that.
And there it is. Just for the people that probably need to hear it again.
Yours in action. But, please share your schematics with the class. Share the explicit tools and steps in the list people need to take to complete your master plan. Most people
I know
will appreciate
you already
that.
know you already know about Raid Shesh Legends. Huge champions for you to in the PvP arena. And the best part? It's free!
Hi, Greg. Hey, baby. Oh my god. Y'all, give Krug some love. We met, like, we saw each other recently at the last con, so please give them some lovey loves. Who's that on screen? Awoo, awoo, hey baby.
How is he not dead, dude? I headshot him and you hit, or down at least. Okay, but I don't hit him at all, and he, oh, I love this dude. These guys.
my God, Rust, baby, what's good? Hey, so Krug, yeah, we're reacting to a little clip, uh, called "Leftists Are Dumb" from Core. Core is an artist, a furry artist, and is also very, very, uh, chumgy wumgy. Got to be up in 6. Oh my God. Uh, good night, Vince. You have a good night, hun. Purecore is their YouTube name. Of course, it's that one. We're PvP training on a modded server and with arenas. Oh heck, yes. I like your raid message. Wow, that's probably the most elaborate raid message I've seen from you in a while. Yes, non-JK who writes these. I wrote Wicked for article for himself. Automatic nope. Oh, did he? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. If anything, I would probably write my own Wikifer entry, but it would also be full of ADHD tangents, so that's a big no.
Your updated answer to me is, I have a concept of a plan, but I'm not in a position to really pin down a concrete plan yet. Then I think that the majority will agree with me when I say to thee, shut up. I am in the position to make a plan, and boy howdy gee, do I have one for you. Go visit your city's website, see what work is being done locally you're willing to help with, safely check out local events to meet townfolk, what their issues are, what community members have already been helping them, plus directly talk to multiple of your representatives, preferably locally, to see what systems or entities are already in place for you to assist with and gain skills that'll help you to start your own initiatives. You can even do that in your fursuit sometimes. That's cool, right? Bootlicker, that doesn't end capitalism fast enough. People of Twitter.com, we must do revolution! 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 Revolution!
You dab there.
Thank you for watching my few months late old
He dabbed.
video. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Plus, check out my other videos like The Furry Fandom is for Everyone, which you probably will enjoy too. Maybe write a comment below letting me know if this video helped drop the TMCR from the revolution. The lovely folks scrolling by are supporting my work for $1 or more during my weird hiatus. Sorry about that, everyone. I've been working on stuff, including the tasks I've been advocating for in this video. Still should have gotten this video out sooner though. I have many more videos in the works that'll hopefully take much less time, except
Side
for the
note,
few
before I
videos
run
that are
off,
like an
I have
hour
a
long
Wicked
and
for
the
article.
scripting
I
phase
didn't
alone.
write
At
it
least you
though.
know I won't be running out
Uh-oh.
of video ideas anytime soon. If you want to see my
I
upcoming
hope
works
it wasn't
early
written
and
by
get
a
your name in the
hater.
credits, then go support me on
Apparently, Mike
patreon.com/purecore.
Irmhurst
Again,
one of the
thank you
dark
for
forest
watching.
dwelling
Keep your
cryptids.
revolutionary Jane
He
here.
tends to tell
I'll see
werewolves
you
and other
next
cryptids,
time, everyone.
Walter, this this is what's gonna happen. Oh God, before he deletes them. Okay, buddy. All right. And this one just stomps towards anything that it or anything it sees angrily and one punch mans them. Damn, I need him in my side of the court. Why Star Fox music sounds so unique. Justin Wong gets trolled by Street Fighter. Punk strikes again, and BlazBlue finally gets an update. What? Dem Socialist politely destroys CNN hosts. Gotcha question. That's not exactly hard to do. Oh God, is that fucking Fetterman? Oh. Just seeing his fucking face makes me want to die. It's just Mr. S from Resident Evil 2. Oh my God, I need to replay that again. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, there's occasional, like, political commentary that I like to see with. I will say that Pure Core is probably a little bit too smart for me. Like, he's got, like, I mean, he has a way of touching on topics that are really, I don't know, they're all like like he definitely knows what he's talking about, but I really do think that for me, sometimes I really do think that he touches on a lot of things that I think not enough people really think about on a fundamental level, if that makes sense. Like maybe there's a degree of like maybe he's talking too much to the people that like are just like, how do I start this socialist like change or revolution? And it's like I really think that most people are like, I think most libs feel like they more or less want to have like stronger social safety nets and things like, oh, we really should not have homeless people Like, people shouldn't be unhoused, or there shouldn't be literally no way to help homeless people. Like, I think that's more of the liberal way to do things. Whereas, like, a true socialist would want en masse to be adopted, where there's a way where we don't have billionaires existing, at least on a fundamental level. So maybe there's like more of that that needs to happen instead of it being like, oh, we need to have like leftist revolution. And it's like, well, yeah, we don't want like fucking Nazis in power and shit. Like, we don't want the do nothing libs to be like in charge and they basically just do the status quo thing again. Like, what, we fucking bombed Syria like I think a week into fucking Biden being president. Like, we don't need shit like that. We don't need like puppet governments telling us what to do in their best interests and shit. Like, when Israel, a country that has like, well, not only is perpetuating a genocide and performing one as we speak and getting us into wars that we literally can't win, they're also a country with fucking universal healthcare. But we can't do that here? Yeah. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense.
In late 2020, Sega had a huge milestone coming up with its 60-year anniversary, and to celebrate, they had some pretty big plans.
Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I remember Golden Axed. People were saying that was in pretty poor taste. I've never heard of these two. In Komarocho, like the Streets of Komarocho, which is obviously a nod to Streets of Rage, that's something that I heard about and never saw. I thought it was just like a rumor.
When the date rolled around in October, they had a new advertising campaign in Japan featuring the son of their old television mascot who died near the end of the Sega Saturn's life, a new line of mini consoles like the Mini Game Gear and the Astro City Mini, a big anniversary live stream, the largest character popularity poll in the history of the company.
That is crazy that they had Sagata Sanshiro on that shit.
And most importantly for today's video, a handful of limited time games that were made just to celebrate the anniversary and given away for free for a limited time on Steam. One of these anniversary games was called Streets of Kamurocho, with this being a mashup of the Yakuza series and one of Sega's most iconic classic titles, Streets of Rage 2. This was a very nice surprise for fans, especially with the massive explosion in the Yakuza series' popularity after the release of Yakuza 7 just earlier that year. But was it any good? Well, over the last week, I've sunk a few hours into this largely forgotten celebration of Sega's legacy to answer just that very question. So, without any further ado, let's talk about it. But before getting too far into the video, I should mention that this is the 19th in a series of videos where I'm playing every single game in the Yakuza series for the first time in release order and reviewing them as I go along. You don't have to have seen the other videos in the series in order to enjoy this one, but you would probably enjoy them if you're a big fan of the Yakuza franchise. So if you're interested in checking out the other videos either before or after watching this one, I'll have the full playlist linked in the description below. But with that out of the way, Streets of Kamurocho is a beat-em-up game developed by Empty Clip Studios and published by Sega for PC in 2020. The story here is a very simple spin on Yakuza 1's story. Upon booting up the game, we're simply told that the death of the Tojo clan's third chairman has plunged the organization into chaos, and that violence has spread
Sorry, I like to watch videos a little bit sped up, so deal with it.
To the streets. Now, only Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima can put an end to the bloodshed. And I just have to say, this pixel art render of the iconic shot of Nishikiyama from Yakuza Kiwami with text over it talking about violence spilling into the streets just goes so hard. Which actually brings us right into the presentation of the game, which I have to say is absolutely awesome. All of the pixel art here looks really damn good, and I don't even mean just the character or enemy sprites, but I mean everything down to the backgrounds just looks incredible here. With the backgrounds themselves even having little details like the automatic doors at the convenience stores opening and closing when people go near them. All of the character sprites also feel like they have just the right amount of animation frames to give that nice middle ground between everything feeling smooth, yet also distinctively old school. And the music in this game is also great.
It's incredible how they managed to do the whole thing with like getting it to look like Streets of Rage, mixed with Yakuza's aesthetics, like realistic, like, you know, downtown Japanese, like, you know, strip mall slash convenience store streets and stuff like that. But it's still got the general layout of Streets of Rage. Like, that is super fucking sick.
In Streets of Kamurocho, you get to choose between playing as either Kazuma Kiryu or Goro Majima when booting up the game. And after you've beaten the game at least one time, you'll also unlock Ichiban Kasuga as a secret third playable character.
Nice.
Depending on which character you play as, you'll get these awesome 16-bit remixes of Funk Goes On, Receive You, or Yokohama Crack House respectively, with each of these tracks being iconic for their respective character, and all sounding really good here. The Funk Goes On remix in particular is especially great. Like, seriously, at this point, I'm just convinced that this song goes hard no matter what you do to it. The gameplay of Streets of Kamurocho is very straightforward, and pretty much just Streets of Rage 2, but with a Yakuza makeover. You'll start up the game, walk forward through the stage, and enemies will attack you along the way to try to stop you from reaching the end. Your goal is simply to reach the end of the stage, but at certain points, the screen won't be able to scroll any further unless you defeat all of the enemies currently attacking you. So if you want to make it to the end, you're required to beat up most of the enemies who come at you. Plus, you get points for defeating enemies, and since this is an arcade beat-em-up, you want as many points as you can get so you can brag to your friends about your high score. As far as actually fighting the enemies goes, the combat is also incredibly simple. Now, I should mention here that regardless of which character you choose, all three of them share the same moveset, with that moveset being based on Axel Stone's moveset from Streets of Rage. There are some slight differences in certain animations between them, but aside from that, they all play exactly the same, which is honestly a bit disappointing given how cool it would have been to have a unique moveset for each of them that reflects their character. But this was just a little promotional game that was given away for free, so how much can you really complain about? Despite how simple the combat is though, it actually has a solid amount of depth for those who try to experiment with it and find the best ways to efficiently take down enemies. You could simply mash your way through the entire game with the basic combo, but doing so will make your life a lot more difficult than it needs to be, and you'll just be far more effective if you learn to mix in the other options available.
Honestly speaking, one of the things that makes beat 'em ups the most fun, and what made especially Streets of Rage extremely fun, was you could always, if you were somebody who was just like, you know, oh, I want to walk up to the enemy and just, you know, punch them to death, you can totally do that. It might not get you very far, but it was still capable. So the fact that, to my knowledge, this looks like, since it is basically a Streets of Rage reskin, that means it has the depth of Streets of Rage present within its game design. So like all of the throw escapes, the throw reversals, the enemy AI and what their unique behavioral patterns are, the responsiveness of the controls, the attack variations, the special moves, like all of that stuff being present in this makes it a really robust game to play. Like, beat 'em ups very often, especially during the late 80s and early 90s, were seen as just like, oh, you're just going to run up and beat people up. But there's a lot of extremely in-depth aspects to the game's design that you really only find out through just random experimentation. Like, I didn't know that if somebody throws you in the game, like if it's a throw that flings you across the screen, if you time it right, you can push, I think it's like either the special button or the jump button right as you're about to hit the ground in order to just completely negate the damage of the throw. Like, it's in-depth shit like that that makes Streets of Rage like actually like one of the few competitors to Capcom's Final Fight, because Final Fight was that was an absolute arcade like juggernaut when it came out, especially in Japan. Like, out here we were starting to get more beat 'em ups very readily, but like, yeah, Streets of Rage basically was built to compete with Final Fight, and Ancient as a developer were really, really good at utilizing the Sega Genesis by the time they got to Streets of Rage 2. It's that good. That there's a reason why everybody brings up Streets of Rage as one of the best beat 'em ups of all time.
You have a dedicated button for your basic attack, and pressing this multiple times will get you a basic combo that you could mash through the entire game with, but it won't be very fun or effective. As far as other options go, you can grab enemies by simply walking into them, and from this grab state, you can choose to beat them up with a couple of different combos, headbutt them to send them flying back, throw them over your back into other enemies for some crowd control, or even flip sides to get behind them and initiate a brutal drop onto their back. There are various jumping attacks.
And that's barely scratching the surface of what you could do in just the throw state in general. Because keep in mind, like I said, enemies can throw you too, and there are various ways to deal with that. You can, if you're fast enough, you can counteract the throw by flipping over them while they're throwing you in order to perform a reversal on them. It's shit like that that makes the game like really engaging to play.
Available to the player as well, with the basic one just dealing a chunk of damage and sending enemies flying back, but with there being some different ones that can be initiated with a directional input while jumping that will deal a smaller amount of damage, but will leave the enemy standing, opening them up for a full combo after the fact, if your execution is quick enough. There are also a bunch of special attacks that can be found through various motion inputs and button combos, with these being incredibly worthwhile to learn and mix into your combat strategy, and especially into your combos. That being said, the most powerful special attacks in the game will tire out your character so much that it will cost you a bit of your health to use them, so you have to be very careful about when you actually choose to throw these ones out. Weapons can also drop on occasion, and players are, of course, able to pick them up and use them just like in any other Yakuza game. Some of these weapons actually drop from enemies, and will change into different weapons depending on which character you're playing as. Kiryu gets a traffic cone, Majima gets a baseball bat, and Ichiban gets a massive 2x4.
I actually love that. That's way more interesting than the fucking weapons you get in Streets of Rage.
And believe me, you don't know true power until you find the almighty traffic cone in Streets of Kamurocho. I mean, all of these character-specific weapons are super powerful, but Kiryu's traffic cone has a significantly larger hitbox than the other two, so on top of the immense strength of it, it's also just easier to use and can hit multiple enemies in one swing, which just makes it comically overpowered for something as simple as a traffic cone. So like I said, it's simple, but it has a lot to learn for those who bother to put in a little effort, and the learning curve here is surprisingly satisfying. My first run as Kiryu, the game felt really slow and awkward to me, but by the time I was finishing my third run of the game as Ichiban, I was feeling really good and chaining massive combos together against some of the toughest enemies in the game thanks to my knowledge of the mechanics. It's honestly a ton of fun, and I would definitely say that the combat is the highlight of the experience here, which is a good thing considering it makes up pretty much the entirety of your time playing. Now, the biggest thing holding Streets of Kamurocho back is easily its lack of content. I already mentioned that all three playable characters share the same moveset, making them all the exact same outside of the background music that plays, or the one specific weapon that drops here and there for each of them. But what makes this issue even worse is that there's only a single stage in this game, which, if you could believe it, is based on the first level of Streets of Rage 2, but redone to look like Kamurocho, complete with plenty of recognizable streets and buildings throughout, and even a portion fighting through Bacchus. This makeover is incredibly charming for fans of the series, but the fact that there's only a single stage on offer here definitely holds the game back a good bit.
There's a lot of work done on this, like, even just like this little bit, like, it's still really cool, especially since for a limited time they had them for free, right? Never underestimate the cone of shame. I actually like the fact that the fucking traffic cone is actually OP.
This one stage is split into 3 smaller sections though, and at the end of each one of them, you'll get a boss fight against one of the iconic bosses from Yakuza 1. You'll fight Lao Kalong at the end of the early portion in the streets, Koji Shindo at the end of the Bacchus section, and finally, you'll cap off the stage with a fight against Akira Nishikiyama and his goons in a back alley. Once you complete the stage, which takes all of like 10 minutes to do, you'll simply loop back to the start of the stage and the difficulty will increase. Which I will admit is actually a pretty good way of having done this, as it's surprisingly fun to see how high you can get the difficulty to scale in just one run. Especially so because the higher you go, the higher your score will be. And like I mentioned before, the main reason for replaying Streets of Kamurocho over and over again will be to try to achieve a new score to brag about. As fun as the looping and the increasing difficulty is though, it only prevents the boredom from creeping in for so long, as by the time that you're on your 3rd or 4th loop of a run, you'll definitely start to feel some fatigue creeping in. Now, probably the highlight of my time with the game was playing it with a second player. The game does support local 2-player co-op, so if you've got a friend or partner who would be down to get together and play it with you, you can have 2 characters running around beating up thugs rather than just one. I tried it out a bit with my girlfriend, and we actually had a really good time with it. The old Streets of Rage games were always designed for the arcades with that two-player experience in mind, and you can definitely feel that DNA when you play with 2 players here. So if you plan on checking this out, I would highly recommend that you try to get a second player to check it out with you. Just be warned that there is friendly fire and you can damage the other player, and we couldn't find a way to turn that off. Which might sound like a bad thing, but in all honesty, it was absolutely hilarious whenever we would accidentally grab or throw each other, and we were just dying laughing and having a blast with it regardless. Overall, I enjoyed Streets of Kamurocho
Just bros being bros.
a lot more than I had thought I would. It's a very simple and bare bones experience with barely any content, but the core of it really is enjoyable, and the charm is just off the charts here. As a celebration of Sega's legacy, mixing one of their old hits with one of their new ones, it's just so damn charming, and the strong gameplay of Streets of Rage 2 is still just as good as ever. If you haven't checked this one out yourself before, I would highly recommend that you do so. You'll likely only get 1 or 2 hours of fun out of it, but it's free and just a really good time, especially if you've got someone else that you can bring along for the ride. It's a short and sweet experience that's nothing like the rest of the Yakuza series, which is honestly something that I wish we'd see Sega mix in alongside the large-scale mainline titles more often. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give Streets of Kamurocho a 6.5 out of 10. That's going to wrap up this short little video, but do be sure to check out my other Yakuza videos if you haven't already, or if you're looking to branch out a bit, maybe check out the series we did a while back where I played and reviewed every game in the Armored Core series. Thank you for watching.
Good old Chol. He does good content. Like, does a lot of thinking about kind of. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? You're not gonna pay. Okay, there we go. Sorry. They were pasting that in the fucking in the video description. Oof. I didn't realize how long we've been going on total. The timer on you guys' screen might say like 3 hours. I've actually been streaming for close to 6 hours because of technical difficulties. So, and I really was kind of just like actually uh, playing a little bit of bullshit with my nephew. But you know what? Let's go back and look at some of the stuff that we did today on stream. All right. So for now, I'm gonna hide my screen a little bit because I don't want the other stuff to come up. But let's show the art we did earlier for Goldyne. So what we did before was we had done a little emote for a certain Arcanine by the name of Goldyne. I don't know if any of y'all are super familiar with his stream. I think some of you might be, considering he averages about like 100 to 200 viewers per stream and stuff, which is really impressive to me. But yes, we're gonna open up his not ref, but his Anki emote. As you know, we actually, I definitely overrepresent the Mideka Angi emote that you guys see there. Right now that's stuck on the other laptop that is in disrepair, unfortunately. But what the actual emote looks like, sorry, I'm having trouble moving it to the other screen. 1 second. Oh, that's why. It's because it's fucking lagging. Anyway, so right here, or maybe it's right here. I don't really know. Anyway, so basically, just this is his little ref sheet that we've commandeered for the purposes of showing him off and all that stuff. And yes, Twitch, it's perfectly appropriate. Don't worry. Yeah, he's just a fairly unique looking Arcanine. And he liked the Medeka Angry emote so much that he wanted one of his own. So had to look him up. He's handsome sword wielding big boyo, very angy. So we did this for him. And yeah, kind of went a little bit crazy on the eye. Like it looks like I gave him fucking kaleidoscope Sharingan. but it's actually just his eyes are very like scratchy looking because I wanted to emphasize that angie. And yeah, I'm kind of satisfied with how it looks. It's not entirely perfect, but it's fairly representative of the style I wanted at the time. The sketch actually had, let's see, can I see the sketch somewhere? That's the one, yeah. The sketch actually had an ear to the front, which I kind of went a little bit crazy with, but I didn't really want the ear to be pointing forward like this. The other sketch attempts were like that. Wanted to kind of put like emphasis on the, what's it called? Put emphasis on a wee bit of the on the maw a little bit. So for those of you that like that kind of thing, yeah, that's what you get. um, and yeah, I actually like this one a lot too, but it felt a little bit too overly realistic. And this one was just a little bit like more exaggerated than I wanted it to be. And plus, like the face fluff was not perfect. Like on the left side, I put it way too far to the left on this side. So that was definitely something. And on top of that, we also did one for Crimmy. Okay, this one is a bit unhinged, but I took a bunch of magazine like action poses from like magazines in general and just kind of went a little crazy with them because uh, we tried to do a bit of like, so what this is it's basically just like a full body commission for Crim Thulu, and poor Crimmy was too tired and eepy to really come through and hang out and stream. I know they really want to support me very badly, but they're a working Moogle, and it's important for us to support our employed babes. And yeah, I really like the poses we did here because that feels a lot more dynamic to me. And I'm just a fan of like doing dynamic poses in general. So sue me, I guess. Let's take this out. And yeah, I kind of had to balance a bit of the like belly husky looking poses. Like I do like this one. I might use this for a different pose or for a different picture. But yeah, what we settled on was basically this. Yeah. So this is obviously not done. There's a few parts here that look very, very rough. Like I don't really like the way I did his face. I might angle his head differently so it looks a little bit more consistent with the rest of the picture. And obviously the pistol is very, very rough. I'm gonna have to like take one of the 3D models and actually like draw over it or something. Yeah, it's funny too that you say Moogle may cry, because I actually titled the commission project file Crimmy May Cry because Crimmy is what I call Crim Thulu, who's the Moogle you see here. And he has a cute reference sheet too. Let me put that visible again. And yeah, I like the way it is. I wanted to make sure to get the strap from the DMC3 outfit in there. But yeah, obviously you could tell. Oh, thank you, Spectre. Yeah, thanks for the compliments and all that. But yes, Krim is a Moogle. They're a bit husky looking, but they're very cute, and I want to squeeze their face and everything else. And yeah. And yeah, I had to put a censor bar. I actually erased that part of the reference because, I mean, it's a fully clothed commission. I really don't need genital reference anyway. And obviously, I'm fucking streaming on Twitch, so you know. But yes, I greatly appreciate the compliments. That's what we spent the majority of the first 2 hours of stream doing, and then I had to entertain my nephew with some Roblox. So yes. Oh, dang, we're starting soon. No, Sag. Yeah, but it's been a major fun tussle with the rest of y'all. Since we're gonna actually get into the ads and I can't snooze them, which is a shame, we are going to use that time to look for who to raid, and go from there. It's probably gonna be the homie because I don't really want to. Oh, I could have snoozed. Okay, well, whatever. It's too late now. I'm about to fucking do other shit. So, let's just go to twitch.tv. And this is Krim Thulu's page as well. A very sweet bean. In fact, I think I'm actually, since they're still a relatively small streamer like myself, I will also shout them out. Krim Thulu. I actually wonder if it'll. Oh, I did the fucking thing while the ads are playing. Fucking hell.
Fire, I want to show you something.
It never gets old. Anyway, so who are we gonna raid today? Of course, Sang is still playing. Ooh, Doryu's playing Star Fox. Let's go. Maybe. Let me see. There might be somebody else who could benefit from the couple of viewees that we got. Uh-oh. Is Nita streaming for long? What's his... open him in another tab. Might do Kintara as well. But Nita, I'm a bit closer to friend-wise. Darken's also good people. Oh, I hope he's finally finishing Ghost of Yote. Oh my god, it arrived. Can I finally be a samurai? Okay, this must be one of his first playthroughs of it then. Dashi's playing as well. I do like Dead by Daylight, but... Oh, you know what? How long has Booty been at this? He's playing a cozy game right now. Of what? Dead by Daylight? Oh no, frickin' you're talking about what's it called? You're talking about fucking Lethal Company. Lethal Company. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. You know what? Since he definitely needs the extra company for sure, I'm gonna send you guys over to Booty Magic. He's good peeps. He can sometimes be a little bit like down on himself a little bit. He has a few like he's been having it rough a little bit lately, but gaming is where he finds a lot of his comfort. And I've actually never seen him play Elder Scrolls Online, so I think we're gonna raid him. Maybe we'll do Nita next time. What is he actually playing though? Is he playing a weird game about sausage? Okay, you've got my attention. What is this? Steals content.
山なり意識 What kind of sausage? What kind of? え I don't know. 山なり意識だな、これ。
It's been taken over by Repo. Oh yeah, for sure. You don't need to lock in as much for
Pork or
Repo though.
beef?
Or you could just say Lethal Company's player base got repoed. Oh, boo.
山なり意識
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so silly. I love you very much. Yes, I'm definitely going to watch Nita do his thing in a bit.
Let's see, Kintara's playing
Granted,
Rivals.
it's slightly worse. Yeah, the sleep is kind of horrible.
He would have this fucking skin for Deadpool. No comment. Yeah, Dashy used to be a polar bear. He's a dog now. Used to be Dashy Bear, but yeah, you get the idea. I've always been freaked out by the character model for him. Very strange. Listen, it's true though. And love you too, Minikon. Yeah, love is a strong word. All right, guys, we're gonna fucking raid Booty Magic 1980. I can tell he's just chilling. He's vibing. He's not expecting this fucking company. So please send them warm, lovely welcomes. And if you somehow lose track of who we rated in the VOD, we're gonna shout out Booty Magic for good measure. Excuse the fuck out of me. Oh my god. But yes, it has been ultra fun, ultra cursed, and ultra crazy this stream. Thanks for being so sweet to my freaking nephew. He's so happy to interact with you guys. It's actually insane. I really hope he does not grow up to be a fucking content creator. That would absolutely scare the fuck out of me. But yes, we are gonna raid and absolutely twerk on top of Booty Magic 1980. And I don't know if you guys have my emotes or anything like that. But here's what's gonna be our fucking raid message. We're gonna fucking run at him and boops loudly. And if you don't have my emotes, you can use any fucking emotes you want because I'm a fucking socialist and I don't give a shit if you give me money or not because I love all of you all the same and equally, just like you are my very, very ugly blue children. But let's face it, my children would never be ugly, so none of you would be ugly, even if you're not blue. It still means that I love you. But yes, let us twerk our way to Booty Oh, I absolutely accidentally did my thing the wrong way. Yes. Thanks for the stream, Midikai, and have a good one all. Oh, appreciate you, JKL9. Sorry. Oh, God. Anyway, Bark, we all love all of you, and you're so perfect and prim and proper and eloquent people. Wait, it's not with an IE, it's with a Y. Oh my god, I almost messed up the entire raid. Oh, yes. And please give a warm welcome to the Bean. He's a good Lizzie Liz. He's a good Blibzard. And feel free to use all of his crazy emotes and all of his wonderful machinations. Oh my god, he's playing Gangster's Paradise. That's unhinged, bro. Okay, here we go, folks. I love you all very much. You have a good night. Love you too, Spector. You're such a good bean. Thank you for coming around and blessing us with your frickin' amazingness. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a wild break and get a bite to eat, hopefully before my sister has to leave and fly out in a hurry. It would be super duper cool if I was able to do that before they leave because that saves me from having to get DoorDash. You know how it goes. I am not the kind of person to be like, oh yeah, I want to spend all the money. Follow me! Oh my god, Spectre, thank you for following. That scared the fuck out of me. Thank you. I love all of you. Bye. You take care. Love you. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Yes, sir. We're gonna do this thing now. Bye.